Waiting for YouTube to catch up. Streaming, huh? God, I hate these streaming services that can't figure shit out sometimes. This is dried. So I'm gonna come in and start inking it again. Or ink over it. And then add some effects and stuff. I think, if it works. I was waiting for somebody else to go live to start. So I can hop on their stream, but I didn't see anybody. So I'll start my own real quick until somebody else starts one. I like hopping on other people's streams. The idea worked a little bit. So we're gonna try to clean it up now. Where it kind of buried some of the hatchings inside and stuff. Can't really see it, but it's there. And some of the panel work, or not panels. So there's some music here. About lo-fi. Let's get back to re-inking this. There's a better way to do it, but I wanted to do this like grimy look to it. Holy shit, there's still ink in here. And I just spilled it everywhere. Fuck. There's a huge amount of ink in here. I thought I dumped it last night. Oh man, I was getting really tired last night on the stream with everybody. I like hit like a wall. Oh, I gotta wipe off my hands. See, that's really cool. I like this like textured effect here. Kind of pleased. And the torn paper. It's like the paper was like Elmer glued in, and then I just pulled it up and it ripped itself. So it looks pretty good. Actually adds the effect I'm looking for. Super cool. There's a lot of fucking ink in there. I had no idea. Okay. Let's start over. I won't be like as precise as I was yesterday. I'm gonna try to get faster, so it's like grimier looking. That's a shitload of ink. How did I not know this there? I dumped a bottle in here. And then it's gonna add that splatter when I hit these rough spots, which is gonna be kind of cool, I think. That way. Something there. I might be a little bit more quiet. I'm not sure. Just because I'm trying to concentrate a little bit. I was trying to think of a way to do foreground. I wanted to do some foreground chains as well. I might do that on a separate sheet of paper as well, and just lay it over or scan it in separately. Just have them black so it looks like you're going behind the elements. Trying to get a rougher or two here. I noticed this arm was like really, I'm glad I kind of didn't settle with the inks from last night, because I noticed this arm was really thin and sitting behind her shoulder too much. Looked like she was getting pressed up against something, or pressed behind something. She's more like nailed to the, or hung and nailed to this board. Which I decided to add a little bit more detail, because I couldn't really tell what the hell's going on. This is supposed to be something that Tommy's making. I won't say too much about it yet. So I threw some nails in the eyelids here. Should probably add this as more of like a mask. So this is another piece. Okay. Behind the hair, and then here. And since the logo is going to sit on this side over here, I figure it's better this way. Like where it's like kind of jagged looking like that. Here. No, I can't see them yet. After this is all kind of a little bit more put together again, I'll add the zip tone to our screen tone to build back in that gray that I've just lost. That might be a jacket that kind of comes out like that. This is going to be like a more floppy. It's like skin. One thing I love about the nib is like it's so dark and clean. This is a nail here. This would be like skin. Nail. Chin. And Rebot's arm. Sure, I got a lot of different channels now, a lot of different live channels. Let's call this guy. He said he was originally from Belarus. Nikki4. Pretty good stuff. Never seen him before. And then right after that, I saw 2 new streams I've never seen as well. In some areas, I might leave it where it's like pulling out, like here. It kind of feels like it's blending into the actual paper, so I won't like re-ink over that area. Like maybe here. I'm not sure. Maybe up here. I don't really know yet. Hello there. What's up, buddy? Do you like my crazy collage piece now? Got some good ideas for the some of the blood stuff here in a minute. Once I get over to that other side of the page. I don't know. This is the first time doing it this way, and there's a lot of blue still in here. So I wonder if the blue will still non-repro out if I scan it. it's gonna be a test. But I dig it so far. If I could just, I'm trying to decide like what areas to keep masked out, kind of. I know I want his head to be masked out because this is going to be like the overlays that I have in separate pieces of paper. So that makes sense. I gotta tape this shit down. Hold on. All right. What are you working on today, Monty? Oh yeah. I always think it's like saying your name is like Al Pacino. You're loose with these fuckers. Oh no, man! I'm trying to do as little as possible in Photoshop. Just because the whole book is like traditional. Like, I mean, beyond like the lettering crap like that, right? I'll do that in InDesign or Illustrator. I'm not sure yet. I don't know what I was doing today. Like, I had planned to get my pages scanned in, all of them, and I had them all laid out over there. And then I had this brilliant idea to do this bullshit here. Just kind of sucked up my day. Doesn't really seem like a lot, but it's like a lot of back and forth, like letting this crap out in the garage. So this is like a winter. And then add that fixative crap. It's pretty quick, even though it's cold. Ah. You'll have to show me. What type of perspective? There's something else I need to work on a lot. I absolutely suck at perspective. And natural environments and stuff like that. I could add cereal boxes and models to scenes, but that's the extent of my knowledge. I gotta do buildings and stuff a lot more too. Cars, clothing. God, just need to learn how to draw. Draw for real and not superhero games all day. Okay. Oh, like I'm used to doing. Where is this guy? Nasty. This is awkward now. Got a big ass forearm. Leave this open. Dude, drawing building faces at flat. Square line tool. Let's see, perspective tool. So you're building like full on buildings, and then you could change perspective of them and like tilt them and rearrange them. Seems like it worked to get the backgrounds in faster, huh? Look at that. I've seen guys do like when they do like inside of somebody's house or something like that. They'll draw like a flat perspective, or like an overhead, and then they'll like tilt it to any angle they want, and then just build all around it from there. I was like, I gotta watch some tutorials on that again. It seemed pretty cool, and I keep forgetting what they were doing. I like to try stuff like that just to get like build a flat of what do you call that? Just like a room design, right? And then you always could just keep that as your baseline reference. That'd be super cool. If that was really how we were doing it. Okay. Oh, really? Yeah. Sounds cool. I'm gonna try a lot more of that stuff too. I got a lot of those perspective books. I finally found them at Half Price Books. These guys. These are actually really nice, and I just never have the time to read them. Like some of these, like my head doesn't see it yet. I guess it just takes time to learn how to do it. Like this angle here from the barrels, like I can see the perspective this way, but then this is going like the opposite direction from all these other angles down here. What does this do? Sorry, I'm clicking on buttons. Here's the link if you want it. If you want to hang out. Did you do a video for your perspective thing? Leave that open. Yeah, man. I wish I learned Blender a long time ago. There's always those goddamn programs I wanted to learn a long time ago and I never put my hands on. Actually, I did learn After Effects 2 years ago really well, and I have no time to use it. But I was thinking, like, after I get this wrapped up, the issue 1, I might take like a break and make a full trailer and just do some like new art. And then animate it just as like a piece to have. Really cool project. It sucks because like there's all these other things I wanted to do as well, but trying to focus on just working on a book, it's hard. Oh yeah, nice dude. Yeah, I'd like to see that or what you were doing. There's someone else that uses a program you use. I forgot who it was. I saw them recently doing it. Oh, I think Don uses that same program. That's what I think it is. Yeah, because he was coloring a page. Ooh, that's ugly shit. Well, hell. I'll fix it later. Yeah, man. Seriously, dude. There's like so many things I want to learn. So many like. There's another program I've seen. Like I'm really into not just like comic art or anything. Like I'm into design art as well, and typography and crap like that as well. There's this other programs called Calvary. And I think it's like a vector-based animation program where like they create these I think they're nodes, and you can animate them around to make these really crazy effects. And they scale, like hyperscale and stuff. And they use it a lot for kind of like when you display on room walls and what do you call that? And like you can shoot it across a building, and then it plays on buildings and shit like that, and creates animation styles. Super lightweight shit. I was trying to mess with it a couple, like maybe like a year and a half ago, and I was trying to learn After Effects at the same time, and I just had to think like, okay, which one is actually going to get me a job? And Calvary's cool, but I don't think I get a job with Calvary. And After Effects comes in handy as hell. Yes, it's like projection. There's like a term for it. I can't fucking think of it. They don't just use it for projection. They use it for like pretty much a lot of things. I know museums and shit use it a lot. I haven't even tried that app yet. I was meaning to, and then I think after you and somebody else told me to use it, and since I already have Photoshop, since my work pays for Photoshop, and I know Photoshop in and out, it's like just stick with it. What I know. I think once I lose my job, I'll go to all the free programs 100%. Whether that be Affinity or anything else, or Krita. Where's it developed from? Greece? Krita. God damn it. Try to get this first side done. And stuck my hand right in that. This open. Let's maybe more the interior of the body. I think I don't know if I said this or not, but I think after I'm done with this part, I will throw in the Photoshop just to color it very quick. Try not to do any crazy coloring. Get more of like the flats. That's sick. I love when people are doing that kind of stuff, just helping out each other because they need the tools themselves. Smart. It's getting really old with Adobe and everyone doing subscription models and most of the crap. The funny thing too is like I use Figma a lot, and if you mess up in Figma, like it's to say if somebody needs to have your file and you accidentally send them, you share that file, you invite them to edit it, you create a seat. And I was trying to tell my work today that I can't just share files. I gotta like make copies and then share them off, so that I don't get charged as well. Because I keep all my files on my personal side and not, but then there's like a lot of freelance stuff in there too. So What do you mean, what's your other traditional comic? I need more brushes too, man. I got a bunch of shitty brushes. This is my, I have like, this is my inking brushes. And they're all frayed and shit, like all crazy. This is my white brushes. Keep them all separate. Or my correction brushes. And then my painting brushes over there, they're a little bit nicer, but I try to keep them far away from me so I don't accidentally grab them. And then start inking and just destroy like all my like good stuff. I think during like that Black Friday at Michael's, like it was actually a really good deal. And I bought a shitload of paper and brushes from that deal because it was like of course the traditional, you know, buy one get the other one 50% off. I think this one was like buy one get one free. And so I bought like the brushes I could never afford. $20 big ass brushes and shit. I get one for free. And I bought a bunch of paper so that it should hold me over for like 2 more issues, but thanks, dude. I kind of didn't like there's something wrong, and I can see it. It's great in here, and then like forgot to extend it, so I pulled. You see where the whiteout comes in here. So I hope when hey LeMay, how's it going? So I hope when I scan this, like you won't be able to see a lot of those mistakes within. We'll see. It'll be fun to see what happens at the end of all this crap. Oh, okay, yeah. The redraw the ones in high school. How do you feel like you're are you gonna do like all the dialogue and everything too? And how do you think the story held up when you started to like go back over it? It's not bad. It's not a bad line. Try to break off her hair a little bit here. I don't know if I pull this forward, just leave this out. No, I like to go full bore, and then just like, you know, if I screw up, then I'm like, screw, you know, then I'll just start over. No, I'm just joking. No, I am sure I can figure out a way to fix it eventually, you know? I was kind of worried with when I was doing the blues, like really heavy blues directly on the page, and the screen tone on top. And I thought the screen tone might turn the blue like a gray. I might think it's a gray. I haven't had that happen yet, so I think I can get away with this. So you redesign everything. What's wrong with the original story, man? The high school mind is what rocks, you know? Dude, I had like one of the dumbest characters in high school. Like, there's like one of this team books I was working on. I think Proper Burials is the team book, and I wanted to make this god figure. It's like he's like kind of like a Magneto, you know. And I had this dumb idea where he would like fly upside down because he didn't give a shit, and he would just like run into the shit and just knock it over and just keep his like kind of like upside down and just flying around. Like he just didn't care. And like you never knew he was gonna show up because he was just circling the world, and like he would just like show up in a fight and just like blow through everybody and just keep going. I don't know if I like to live dangerously, but I guess it's all like a test, right? I think it's fun to experiment, and then like, especially if something really cool comes out of it, then I'll be very excited. Yeah, Monty, give us more of the story. Yeah, dude. You know what's funny, Monty? I just figured out what Marvel Method actually was too, and I was still doing it. I had no idea what it was. And I kept hearing people talking about it. I think like Jim Mod Food or something. And I finally caught on. I still don't know what a lot of things mean. I like these ugly brushes right here. I like these a lot. So I'm not going to change this. Or this splotch. I dig it. I'll come and fix the face. I should throw some thicker eyebrows on this woman. High school version is set up with characters going from point A to point B. Oh shit. You guys saw this was like a mercenary team, and like what was it like modeled after? There's nothing wrong with going from point A to point B and just slaughtering everything in your path. Oh, dude, that's awesome. You can explain the old comic book too, like the thought process that you had behind it. Do the Stan Lee Presents. Oh, shit. Okay, this working better, I guess. Oh, fuck. Sorry, my mental concentration's heightened when I get around eyes. I don't know why. I'm always like scared to do the eyeballs. I take like a couple breathers. I just screwed that up. I felt that one. Oh well. Did you guys see that? Did Netflix actually buy Warner Brothers? I was like reading some articles today, and they're saying they brought back the other Superman, Henry, whatever his last name is, forgot. But they're doing like a separate universe with him, and like they're giving him since like he had written some stuff, and they're giving him like kind of like his own kind of shows, like 6 shows or some shit. And The Witcher. I don't know anything about anything anymore. Fucking like. I feel like I'm like dead and I lived in like this real afterlife or something. It's before yours. Yeah, that's cool, man. All my shit was always modeled after the Image Comics guys, especially Rob Liefeld stuff. There's something about Rob's stuff that really, I don't know, I really liked Rob's stuff a lot when I was younger. And I can see why everybody like hates him, but he's got some powerful stuff. It's like that Kirby-esque in a way. I don't know. It's raw. It's like power. 70s power. It's drawn 8.5 and 11 by 3 rows of 4 panels like this. Like them old strips. Hell yeah, dude. haven't even read like a newspaper comic. Is there even newspapers around anymore? How do those strips get made? But like, it sounds like it's actually bought, man. Like, it's really weird. Like, I think it's like it was already a done deal, and like people were trying to step in. I could be just totally wrong. I just don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I'll just go back to reading the Epstein files, I guess. All the blacked out pages. I don't know. I was really hoping that Netflix wouldn't get it because I just don't like Netflix anymore. They really just fuck things up, in my opinion, at least. It just depends on the teams they have. That works. So after you did your own little mini comic, your comic book, you read all the comic books after. You remember your first book you read? I could usually guess a person's age by what book they say they read or got their hands on. Or judge, I'm sorry, not really know, just gonna judge. Yeah, we'll leave that way. So you heard the billionaires are trying to get it for Trump? They could end CNN. Dude, I think they could do it anyway. Like CNN, like, I think like since Elon owns like Twitter, and I could see him like doing something really well with the news, since that's what I use Twitter for anyway now. I'm sure if they put their money together, they could put like a dope ass media company media company, right? They just have to buy like a smaller network real fast instead of building it from ground up like you did with Truth or whatever. But I was thinking like even if Elon bought like Netflix, he could do like have all his own car commercials and stuff. Yeah, makes sense. Be like a super pro Tesla. Every movie that comes out just got Tesla in it. Oh shit, I forgot. I wasn't going that high. Well, Spawn stuff. I heard somebody stream the other day. I never thought about this, but I don't really remember too much about Spawn. They were talking about how like the strongest like kind of like hero slash villain lived in the in the alley with a bunch of bums. And I totally forgot about that part. I wasn't thinking about that part when I was a kid. You know, I didn't think like Spawn was hanging out in the dumpsters with a bunch of bums. I just thought it was like gritty. Pull his hand out up. Twitter's a dumpster fire. Yeah. There's a lot of problems with like the messaging system and stuff as well. I use Twitter a lot for just to get the news, and then Grok. I like Grok a lot more. I really try to stay away from ChatGPT now, as much as possible. But for mundane shit like checking my email spelling before I send an email off to a client, pretty much what I use it for. Then I use Grok for like answering all my questions, like what was I asking it today? It was something really dumb. Oh, actually, I took it. So today I got this thing in the mail, and I incorporated Saboteur as a company a couple years ago, so I could start to get like the EIN and all the tax stuff for it, so that I could get t-shirts and stuff really cheap. And I was buying these t-shirts from they're called, what do you call it? All color? I just forgot now. Anyway, they're like $3 a piece. They weren't bad at all, and they're like top of the line t-shirts. And so I would buy a shitload of that, and all you had to do was just get that EIN number to prove that you were a business. But I just got this letter in the mail, and the letter was like saying that every 2 years you have to prove something to the state. I didn't really read through it. It seemed kind of iffy, but it looked like a legitimate, even on like government paper. And so I took a picture of it and asked Grok if it was real. And yeah, it said, nope, this is a hoax. It's actually real, but it's kind of like a scam where they charge you $200 to file for the renewal of your EIN number, but it only costs $30. Yeah, GTP messes up a lot. It seems like it lies a lot too. Get so frustrated with ChatGPT. I check code too with GTP, and that shit pisses me off. It just comes with all kinds of mysterious crap. I'm running into this really weird issue with this website on this client that I've been working with, and the developers built there's something wrong with the back end, because like every time I upload a PNG or a JPEG, the files turn black if it has any transparency, not the JPEGs, but the PNGs. And then so I asked the company, I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, why would a PNG turn black in the negative space, like a transparent space? Like every website besides this website works. And then they're like, well, it's just something that's in the theme. And then so now they're telling me to use SVGs, which doesn't make sense either. And AVIFs. And then today the AVIFs went black. So I asked ChatGPT what the hell the problem was. And GTP told me it was code. So I sent it back to the agency, and I don't know what the hell's going on. Just complaining. How do you like this being like knocked out a little bit? Not him, but this part. This is supposed to be like she's part of this, so there's like caverns behind her, but you can't see, you know, because I like to pan over shit. But this is a nude festival that's happening, or it's called Free Fest. It's happening in the book. And she's like one of the hippies. I was going to add a bunch of little people like hanging out back here too. I'll do that later. This is fucking like a dude's arm. It's just jacked up. Whatever. Ah, God. I don't know if I should just leave some of this like burnt out or not. It's hard to see with the light. I like it burnt out a little bit. I'll leave it for now. Oh, don't do that. Cool. This is crap. It's just scrap. I'm surprised this ink didn't dry up from last night. It's crazy. I'm gonna drop this nib. It's getting too sticky. If you don't point out, yeah, right. No, everything I do is intentional, dude, of course. Dude, seriously, I'm just having a good time experimenting, right? If it works, it works, but I had to actually scan the other page. I did something similar to this with, and I had to keep it inside the scanner for a long time because I didn't really have anything to put it in. So to hold it together because all the Zipatone kept peeling off of it. And I think it's because I put the fixative on it. I'm not really sure why that happened. But I didn't want to go back to redo all the Zipatone on it. Oh, I think this ink is dry. Well, let's get some new shit. The idea is like, the whole idea is for this is like the those red little skulls I was drawing. I don't know if you saw it, but in little handwriting I did. I'll find it real quick. It looks kind of childish stuff, which I like. Should be pretty cool. And of course I lost it. Whatever. But here's like the handwriting I was doing. I wrote on your skin how much I love you. Yeah, so I can like throw this type of writing like in behind the scenes and stuff after I scan it, and then pull the levels out because like the black and the whites will knock back quite a bit, or it'll like shift the letters around. So that's kind of exciting. And then I have a backup if I screw everything up. So you can see how thin this fucking arm is here, and her body looks weird. Like maybe this is okay right here, and then it just goes weird. I don't know. And she's like off balance and stuff. That's great. I'm just happy to get closer and closer to being done. And I think just this cover being the last piece of it is like the hardest part for me. Because like I think like most covers that you'd see would have some type of action or something happening here. So this doesn't really like make me want to buy the book at all. You know what I mean? Like this is boring as shit. And I was thinking about that again. I was like, God, that sucks. Like, this is boring. I wouldn't buy it. Or even want to look at it. Oh, God. So I gotta figure out ways. I might like even now you have to do a read along when it's done. Just to do that voice again. Did I do a voice? No, but I think like I might add one more element. I'm not sure yet. Because this is like his thinking, kind of. I think that's what I was thinking. Oh, God. It's decomposing. Well, the story is, like he's kind of like building something, right? He's building a suit. And so I guess it would be decomposing, right? I guess you're right. But you know, like if this is like a plank board that I'll add here in a minute. It's like her the only thing holding her head up is this damn like two bolts in the head right here. And nice hair. Well, it's a wig, so. Oh god. I am like super looking forward to the next issue though, because like this one was like really tame compared to like what I have in mind. Like I really want to do like something like, because I'm like, yeah, it's intentional for real, dude. I really want to do like more action and a lot more violence. And I think that's like the parts that I'm looking forward to, because I've never really done stuff like that, like really hardcore, you know, people's heads popping off and brain matter flying around. I don't know. I think it's because like I got so like out of the whole like I wanted to stay away from the superhero stuff a lot. Just because I think I'd be too comfortable, maybe in a way. I have this really cool space comic book that I want to do too. Like sci-fi. And it always makes me giggle when I think about it, but I don't know how long Tommy's is gonna freaking take. And I think it was you that said you were doing like a couple books at the same time, and I was like, dude, I can't do that. I wish. If I even tried, I would never get one done. I just fucked it up, didn't I? Yeah. I'll block it out. The funny thing is, like, I'm not even really into gory stuff either. I don't really care for it. But I think like drawing some of it's kind of fun. Like I got to draw somebody's eyeball popping out. That's fun. Oh god. So like some kind of like maniac. Yeah, I like drawing somebody's eyeball popping out. I guess you could do that in any book, really. It doesn't have to be a horror book. Oh, you should, man. That'd be really fun. I'd like to do some one-shots as well. Maybe that's a good way to look at it. It's like do a couple one-shots and then see what sticks, what doesn't, or what's more exciting to work on. A bit intentional. Yeah, intentional. That was 100% intentional. Maybe that is a good way to do stuff. Is like do like a few one shots. I don't know if May's still around. I wonder what how big her book's gonna be. So May, if you're still around, how big's your book? Hi, Omer. What's up, Omer? You guys more than welcome to jump on if you want. If you're not doing anything. Oh, crap. Good, dude. Seemed like, were you on this morning with Gray too, Homer? Oh, you were, right? I can't, dude, the days are starting to mix up. Yeah, this morning. 70,000 words, what the hell? Are you doing like a, what do you call that? A full, what do you call this kind of book? Like a full-on series? Damn, that's large. I gotta retype my, actually, this weekend I was planning to, do like a, what do you call it? One of them like voice transcoder things. To get this all put back into the computer. So I'm gonna do the lettering. God, she looks goofy as shit. Whatever. It's kind of short fantasy. Sounds like a series already. Oh, is it loud? I can't tell. It sounds really low on my end. Is that better? Spectacular fight scenes. Oh, geez, read a Bible. You streaming tonight too, Omer? Yeah, you usually do Friday, right? Oh, no shit? Okay. Yeah, I'm like on the Restream. Are you on YouTube? And you can see it on YouTube? I was gonna ask you, like, why do these things get stuck in the draft? That they show up on the YouTube as well. I mean, are you in school to be like a writer or something? I don't remember if I asked you. Oh shit. So 80K words isn't that much? Hmm. Oh, okay. I thought you had like a night show. Oh, that's right. I remember that. Okay, sorry. When you guys get edited, are you asking your friends and family to help you edit first? Yeah, it's weird, dude. Like I kept thinking it wasn't being published, and I was like looking just before I hit stream to test it again, and then I just decided to keep streaming. So screw it. So I wasn't sure what the hell was going on. So I have like 2 sitting there that are in draft mode. Drafts. I like fantasy and horror. Maybe I'll pull this set out, and that's it. One, two, three. Oh, that's cool. So they volunteer to read it and then get their kind of like critique on it. Oh, that's nice. So the family won't be, yeah, it's like my family do. They don't give a shit. The hell I do. My daughter, she's like 20, 21. And she went on vacation with her husband's step family or something. Went to Disneyland. And I guess the stepmother was asking about what I did for a living. And then she told the stepmom that I just draw like horror comics, and then she let her download my book and look at it. And the stepmom was like, "Your dad lets you read this kind of shit?" Oh god. $100K, Jesus. don't know what to do here. I should be shading them in or not. Fuck. I'm gonna come back to it because I don't know what to do. All right, I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. And I won't take the microphone this time, Omar, I swear. Hello. Oh, shit. Really? The water sound? That's funny. No, last time I was washing the dishes, dude, I wasn't peeing. Let's see if I can do this right. I'm gonna get this side done, and then I'm gonna do some other crazy stuff. Intentionally. Like in my old book, Bowsman, of course, like we mainly use SVG for icons. Yeah, exactly. I use the SVGs only for like icons and anything that's vector based, right? I've never really seen anybody use SVG for a pixel based image. And I've been doing this shit for like 30 years, so that'd be very new to hear something like a SVGs, but I did it anyway because they said that's what the damn theme was using. I think Omar said he knows how to do web design too. Yeah, I've never seen that happen. It was intentional. Oh shit. Can't hear shit now. Is there like water music playing? Still? Should I change it to Christmas music? just to make Omer mad a little bit. Oh God. I wish you could actually play like real music. Oh, I think I can. I'm gonna try to upload. I bought this this record off this guy that sold his discography, which is really cool. It's $20, and you can use it on anything. So why not? Let me see if I can find it real quick. I have Climax Volume 1. What is that? Climax Sounds. No? Guess again, I don't have it. What did I do with it? Anyway, that too. I forgot the tail. Hey Monty, this is another thing I don't know how to do is draw animals. It's supposed to be a pig up there. It could be whatever you want it to be. I swear I need to work on like a comic where like I just focus on all the things I can't draw, so I can learn how to draw. So I'm not struggling through a simple issue like this the whole time. There's something busted here. There's a finger. Yeah, its tail is cut off. We didn't need it there anyway. When you get into when you get into computer networking, do you have a company you like that you would like to work for, or you just want to get into the field? Intentional. Oh shit. I'm waiting to get like every year my job, usually like every quarter we have like some type of layoff if we're not doing very well, you know. And I'm shocked we didn't have a layoff in November, which we usually always do. So I guess we're doing pretty good this year. But I've made it through like 5 rounds of fucking layoff, 5 or 6 or 7. I don't even remember anymore. And I'm at the point where I don't care anymore. And I kind of want to get laid off so that I can like let that unemployment and just work on an issue for a while, 6 months. I think it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, dude. I work remote, right? And I don't know if I could ever go back to like working anywhere again, like physically being in an office again. I've been remote since 2020. It's been fucking awesome. A couple years ago, I worked for like a way better company before we got acquired, and they let me work from overseas a lot too if I wanted to. And I'd spend a month or two in somewhere else. I didn't do anything this year because I was saving up to go to Japan next year, but remote's the way to go. I was gonna say, try to get a job with the DoD, man. It's like almost impossible to get fired unless you get laid off. And then they'll give you a huge severance check. I keep thinking back like at like past jobs I should have gone for. Like, where's Omer? Like, my ex-wife like works at like a boring ass job for the DoD. But you know, she's been there for almost like 20 years now, so she's got pension on top of everything, so that's awesome. And I will never have a pension. So kick myself in the ass for that. Because I wanted to work for an arts company. I want to be an artist. Oh well. Hello, buddy.
Fuck that bitch, man.
I was waiting for you so I could start talking about my ex-wife.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking, dude.
Yeah.
No, but like, I really
We're joking,
wish I
but
had
not
a
joking,
pension.
you know?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I really do wish I had a pension.
Yeah.
You had a pension, right? With the teacher, being a teacher.
Yeah, I have some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See?
But DOG, man, geez, that would be the shit.
What, DoD?
Yeah, doing a government job, any government job, you know, or state job.
Department of
Even
Defense.
teaching is a state job too, but
Yeah, but you still get that pension, right? And that's pretty good.
yeah. I'm having a charcuterie.
Damn, you're all fancy and shit. What is that, like a tamale?
Yeah, got 2 tamales. Wait, I gotta mute myself over here on this other computer because then it'll drive everybody insane. Charcuterie board and tamales. Gotta get that
You're
salsa.
like a chef, huh?
The sister. So my sister's still a teacher, right? And this, I guess, she bought a bunch of shit for their last day of before Christmas break.
Oh, dope.
And so she brought one of those. Oh, so you've lived in Texas, HEB. She went and got like a charcuterie board thing of whatever HEB bullshit.
But dude, you know what's funny? I never saw an HEB in my life. In Texas.
No, not even in Texas.
No, like remember my wife was in the military at the time, so we would go shopping on
base or something.
Yeah, the commissary, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, true, I'd mind working for the feds, but I would need to get security. That's easy to get security clearance. Super easy. Just don't get like a DUI.
Yeah, they let. So is it? So I meant to ask our Canadian people. Supposedly, you can't go to Canada if you've had a DUI. You're the one who told me, right?
Yeah, you can. That's why it's
You
scary,
can,
because like,
or you
no, you
can't.
can't. You cannot. Um, you could go, right, but you would risk getting turned around. Like Dale, like I think Dale Killen said that, right? Like he was like trying to fly to America to meet with Todd McFarlane or something, and he got turned around.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, Dale Keown has a. He got caught for possession of marijuana, trying to
Right.
leave the United States.
I didn't do any of that, but yeah.
But yeah, we
But yeah,
looked it
you
up.
can't.
Yeah, we looked it up, right?
Yeah, you can't do it. You got to get like you got to ask for like clearance.
I won't
And then you
show
get
my food on camera. My mukbang. We're gonna get a mukbang going.
mukbang.
Mukbang.
But yeah, you gotta get clearance, and then like from where I live now, right? Yeah, AFE's like the commissary, AFE's PX. But from where I live now, if I could take a flight into, I think Montreal, it's cheaper to fly like over to Europe from there instead of anywhere in America, which makes no
Really?
sense. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
Well,
$700 to fly from here to like Iceland, right?
Uh huh.
But if I flew from here to Chicago to Iceland, that's like 900.
Wow.
Because I think it's like I think in America they like add all this tax in. Like, if you next time you buy a flight somewhere, and this is for anybody listening, it's like look at the ticket and look at the taxes and look at the service fees that you have to pay along the way. Like every airport you hit, you pay a tax and all this bullshit.
Well, yeah, it's because we pay. We pay in America, right? That's why we
Yeah, it
charge
just
as
makes no
much as
sense.
they
It's
can.
stupid.
Hmm.
You already paid for the flight, so why are you paying for the service fees? The airline should pay for that,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, they charge us for everything, dude. They're fucking
Yeah, no, it's
assholes.
fucking robbery. That's cool though. That's why it costs like $35 to fly
It's
from
not
like
cool.
Greece
Not
to
cool.
Prague. You know,
Hmm.
jeez. Yeah, yeah, you'll be able
It's
to get a
usually
security
because
clearance easy.
we pay and we don't complain. You know,
I
we
complain
have the
all day,
money to
dude.
pay.
I complain all day. I'm like old now and I complain.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
actually catching myself complaining a lot.
Yeah.
All right, see you, Monty, dude. Thanks for hanging out.
What, Monty? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you too, LeMay. Yeah, it's kind of weird where, like, when you're young, you complain, right? But nobody listens to you. And then you get
Yeah.
old and you complain, and then nobody wants to listen to you.
Yeah, everybody gets tired of listening to you. What? Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta actually I've been sitting on buying tickets to Okinawa. I gotta buy it pretty soon.
Yeah, isn't
But-
it the sooner you buy them, the better they are? I mean,
Yeah, sometimes. It just depends. Like, I'm trying to play it like what I noticed, like when I've been buying tickets is like if I buy on a Tuesday or Thursday, it's like cheaper.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then so I started setting up those like flight alerts on Google.
Uh-huh.
So like last week it was $1,280 to fly to Okinawa from here,
Mm-hmm.
right? This week it's $1,700, and I'm like, I think it's
Holy
because
shit.
of Christmas, right? But then even if it's
Yeah.
in the summertime next year, it's still trying to like give you those prices,
Huh.
which throws me off completely.
Isn't there an app that gets you the best prices out there?
And there's all kinds of apps that say they will, but I don't think they really do. Google's the best one because you can actually see inside the what do you call it? Inside how much the tickets are going to be during the weeks.
Oh yeah, you get to see like the whole week, right? They give you the
Yeah,
prices for the.
you can see the months. You can see months, like months and months ahead. That's why I'm trying to plan it that way. But
LeMay, you're in school going to for animation, is that right? You're a college student
computer networking,
for private school or something?
private school. Ooh,
Well, like if you go to an art institute or whatever, that's private, right? Like it's a private school.
yeah. I went to private school then.
Yeah.
It was private actually.
Yeah. Because you paid all the monies.
Actually, no, I didn't. I got a little scholarship.
You got the poor man scholarship. You're the one. You were the token Japanese boy. I got it.
No, you know what actually happened, which I didn't know, which is fucking awesome. When I was living in Texas, I got the Special Operations Warrior Foundation. What do you call it? Scholarship. And
because you have a family member that was in the military, your wife.
Yeah.
At the time.
And
well, she was good for something then.
It was really cool, and they would have paid for all of my college, but I was a jackass at the time. Still, like I got my GD because I was trying to join the military at the time, trying to get out of Hawaii because I was getting sick of Hawaii. Long story short, I'm gonna tell you my whole story, my life story. But I got the GD, and then the government said that I needed to have 13 hours of college credits to GD to equal a real high school diploma.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I went to college in Texas, Central Texas College.
Okay, yeah.
And then I was taking those bullshit core classes, and I couldn't stand it, and so I just didn't go back anymore. Like, yeah, I was taking like the electives, like I was taking printing classes, printing and stuff. Mm-hmm. Like old school printing, right?
Yeah, printmaking.
Yeah, not printmaking, like actual.
Oh, not machines. Oh, okay, machine printing.
Yeah,
okay,
just printing. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to keep on that, but they were like, you can't take this unless you take these other classes, and since you don't have a full education, you need to start from ground zero. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah, so you have to take like writing 101 and like history everything. 101 and
yeah, dude,
philosophy 101 and
speech, everything.
Mm-hmm. Speech. Yeah.
Like, nope, no time for that crap.
Remedial reading 101.
Probably, dude.
Yeah. Just to make 12 hours of
Yep, 13.
So what? That's a whole year, right? 4 and 4.
It's a year. Right. Mm-hmm. Oh well. So you got 2 degrees, right?
Yes, sir.
So you got masters?
I got a master's in art and painting and drawing with a minor in sculpture.
Oh, whoa, really?
Mm-hmm.
So you're a master painter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I'm good at it, but I don't care.
So you're one of those rich kids that were able to go to school.
No, I finagled the system. Yeah, I still owe money, man. I'm poor.
Yeah, I bet.
Like being Hispanic only took me so far.
Right.
So like I got most of my undergrad paid for through scholarships and being a poor Mexican. And then once I got into grad school, though, I still owe my grad school.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's
not even that much. It's just a little bit of money. Because when I went to school, it wasn't as expensive as it is now. Everything is so expensive now. Like even the local university, the local community college is expensive. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
You used to be able to go to the local community college for like $1,200, right? $1,200 per semester. That's cheap. Now it's like 3,000-4,000 grand to, $4,000 a year.
Yeah.
At the local community college, forget the university, you're paying like 10 plus for a year or semester at the university. I don't even know what it is.
Yeah. I could have tested out of it, but I don't think I could have passed if I tried to test out of it. Just because I didn't know any of that stuff. Like I couldn't tell you where like the correct punctuation would go without like was this Grammarly?
You couldn't tell us the Pythagorean theorem?
I don't know what the hell it is. I never heard of that crap. No, I couldn't tell you any of that stuff.
It's the philosophy of math, Charlie.
No, dude, I've never know that.
A plus B equals C, bro.
No,
what?
and
There's an alphabet in math?
dude, I had to study for a freaking year. Well, okay, like the first time I took my ASVAB test, which was the standard test to get into the military. Dude, I scored a 32, which is like borderline, like you're retarded.
Oh, that's terrible. But you're Asian. Where did you go wrong? What happened? Were you like a fetal? Were you a fetal syndrome baby or what?
No, I just didn't care. I didn't care.
I'm just teasing you, man.
But yeah, like I took a year and studied as hard as I could, and I got that score up to like 70. Finally, yeah.
Is that passing? 70?
No, that's what beyond passing. Yeah, 40 is passing.
Oh, okay.
So that tells you a lot. So if you get 40 on your test, right? And it just tells you like what kind of people are kind of in the military sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
Some people get waivers too. Like you can get a waiver. Like I could have got a waiver if I didn't have a high school dropout for my testing score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like if you're special ed, you could get a waiver?
Yeah. There's just waivers for everything that they could try to do for you, you know? They'll try to help you as much as they can. Yeah. They're trying to fill a quota as well.
Oh, right. Somebody's got to cook. Somebody's got to wash the toilets.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what the jobs you would be doing.
Yeah. They got jobs for everything. Just because you're in the Army doesn't mean you're someone who holds a gun. I mean, yeah, they're going to train you how to do that, but there's people that just clean toilets, you know?
Yeah, do you ever see you ever see those pictures of guys who are burning the toilets in Vietnam?
Oh, yeah. Or even in Desert Storm. They had to do that shit in the desert where they burn their shit out in the field.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Math tutoring, and they change how they teach math. Dude, math never made sense. That's why I have a calculator next to me.
But how does that work? You're Asian, dude. Like, you guys are fucking good at math. What are you talking about?
Shit. I ain't good at shit.
Like, Master Ramen,
I'm good at Photoshop.
Master Ramen's Asian, too, and he's, like, he's an engineer or something, and he's rich over there in California.
Yeah.
Making that Cali money. Living out of his car. Mm-hmm. Out in the West Bay, or where's he from? The East Bay?
East Bay?
Mm-hmm.
Oakland side?
Is that where he's at in Oakland?
Oh, I don't know. I've never met him yet. I've seen him on stream. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I saw his comic too the other day, and I just thought, looks really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Looks cool. Yeah. A little anime manga style, you know, but
yeah. I think it had that like Robotech-ness to it or something.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that is him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I don't, dude. Like, I don't know what I'd do if I get fired from this job next time, because I don't think I'd, like, it might be different for teachers, right? But like in the design fields and stuff like that, or like, design and like web design, you start to age out.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it happens with teachers too. Yeah.
What is it?
Yeah, but they try to stick to it for so long that until they're decrepit.
Right. Exactly.
They even come back, right? Because they're always new teachers.
They even come back like they come back from the dead.
Well, they come back from retirement, right? So they get double like retirement pension thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, but they'll start off as a new teacher again, getting the minimal pay, but they'll be banking like $10,000 a month.
That's great.
They get their teacher retirement.
Yeah.
Which is usually like, yeah. So
dude.
3, 4, 7 grand, and then they go back to teaching. They get another 3 grand, but they can't make any more than that. Like that's the max they can
Yeah,
make. You know.
dude. Like a lot of the guys I know did it smart as fuck. Like they went into the military super early. You know, just some
Mhm.
like bullshit job in the military.
Yeah.
Did their 20 years, retired out of the military, so they get that check, right?
Mhm.
And then in the military, if you work like for the army or somebody, you can get like injury pay as well, or I
Mhm.
forgot what it's called. But like if you get like hearing loss or anything like that happen to you
Mhm.
along the way, you can claim on that too. On top of that, right?
Yeah.
And then you
Tinnitus
can
or
go work
tinnitus.
at the post office and then get like
Mhm.
another.
Mhm. And you
Dude,
start
if you
building
just
another
stay,
retirement. Another
yeah.
retirement.
So
You
like
do
young
that
people
for.
like LeMay should just like do that kind of stuff and just bounce around to all the federal agencies and collect that pension forever.
Mhm. Yeah, but you have somebody. You have to have someone to guide you to do that. You know, someone who's kind of done the system and knows about
Yeah,
it.
yeah. But I'm
And be
sure
like,
once you get in, like you'll start to meet those types of people, right?
mhm. Mhm.
Like if you get into the post office, for instance, you just
Yeah.
probably have to take up the shittiest job at first, like during the
Yeah.
Christmas holidays, but then like
Mhm.
meet those people, right?
Yeah, I used to have a buddy who all he wanted to do was work for the post office.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about next. Maybe next year, just to get a little tiny bit of that pension. So I won't make
Mhm.
it for I can't make it another 30, 20 years to get a full pension.
Right. 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 Yeah,
And
that's why
my
I'm gonna get
calling,
rich off my comics. All you people are gonna be brainwashed and buy my comics, make me rich, like Todd McFarlane.
shit, yeah. And my
We
calling is
got.
gonna be I'll be in the Philippines and just like getting like a $400 check. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, you're looking
And
like a
work.
king on the Philippines with $400. You'll be like, that guy's a drug dealer. All your neighbors are gonna think that. You know?
Yeah, I mean you get a little bit more, but like if you got like by the time I'm 65, whatever that Social Security check will be, right? Plus a pension. Ooh, dude, you're a rock star.
hmm You can get all the VDs you want and get them and get cleaned
Nah,
afterwards in a week.
I'm good on that. Dude, I saw a fucking nasty one last night, man. I think it was you that was talking about it too. And it was a chick on TikTok and
Oh
she was
no,
talking about getting HIV and she
no,
had this
nobody
like
wants.
huge rash on her face, like on the bottom of her mouth. It was like a huge swell mark, right? And I've
Well,
never
you
seen that
can.
before. Like I
Wait,
always heard
bro.
of, AIDS and the little rashes you get, but I had no idea it was that big, you know? I think it was you
They get.
that was talking
They
about
get.
something yesterday.
Well, yeah. I mean, we were talking about the hepatitis club in Hollywood, but I wasn't talking any about HIV rashes on someone chick's
No, but
face.
no, I thought it's funny to have like a venereal disease pop up on TikTok just because we were talking about VD.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's gross. Let's see. LeMay says in the chat, I knew one lady who did that, and she had a doctorate and came out of retirement after getting sick. But before I left, she was moving to second grade because those fourth graders were too much. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And sometimes what happens is, as a teacher, when you get old and senile, but you don't want to quit, they'll move you to like central office or like their main um,
Oh, the shitty
non-teaching.
hub. Yeah.
Yeah, the shitty hub. Yeah, and they'll give you some weird office job, like with some weird title, or you'll be like assistant to the assistant of the secretary, and all you do is like bring papers to them or whatever. Like you just like skim through emails to pass over to the main secretary to give to like whoever her boss is, so that
Yeah.
they don't have to go through the shitty emails, like, or if it's not important,
The
or if it's like,
secretary.
yeah, yeah, they'll do weird jobs like that, man, or make up names and positions that don't exist for that
Yeah.
don't do anything. Yeah.
Isn't the is this true? Like the teachers are the kind of the same way as like the government, where they have to keep spending the same amount of money, and if they don't, it gets taken away.
Yes, yes. So if they give you a budget for anything and anywhere in teaching,
Yeah,
whether you're the custodian or the art teacher or the math teacher, if you get a budget of $2,000 and you don't spend it all,
yeah,
expect the following year to be less than $2,000. So if you
right, right,
want
right.
more, you always spend all the way to the max you can. Like only leave $1 or $2 in the budget, and
Yeah,
next year you always complain and you say you want more.
because you're yeah, exactly. Because like, I wonder what the advent of like the future workforce is going to be when they do implement like secretarial positions for, say, AI, right,
Mm-hmm.
or even IT. So they can start
Mm-hmm.
eliminating the IT positions, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's not a technical where you need to be in the field.
Right.
Sorry, man, I'm not trying to discourage you or anything. Not trying to say you can't work from home.
Keep writing that novel because you'll probably be better off with the novel than whatever you end up getting a degree in.
No, but like,
Unfortunately.
I can see that, like,
Well,
they're
yeah.
trying to take that money away, especially the state, right?
Right. So AI is going to become more efficient, right? And then it's going to
Right.
give out more efficient, accurate reports of spending, and then the spending is going to it's not going to match up with what the teachers or the budget or that they're spending too much, right? Like,
Yeah.
why did you buy 1,000 pens when you had $100 left over? They're like, where's 1,000 pens? Because that's the kind of shit that happens. Oh, I bought an extra 100 manila folders because I needed to blow the rest of the $100 from the budget, you know?
It's
And
so
there's like,
shitty.
where are the manila folders? Well, they're back there in the storage room that we never go into.
Right. That's just so shitty.
But usually what a lot of teachers do is they'll buy a shitload of extra paper, and that can never like not go bad, right? It's always used.
Yeah,
Regular copy paper is always
That's why I actually have a load of paper. A school like changed somewhere, and I got all the paper from them.
Mm-hmm. And they can always use it in the copy room, dude. If the fucking copy machine works, that's another thing. Like in schools, the copy machines go out, and everybody by the end of the year, there's only one copier over in the math department across the whole campus that you have to go and make your copies on.
Yeah. I mean, saying she's gonna be stuck hooking up the wires to switches and routers.
Well, yeah. Hopefully that job will never go away. Yeah, because you need a physical.
No, this can always be like a manual type of job, right? Mm-hmm. Unless they create a robot that can manually switch to route.
Well, there's that, right? Eventually,
because they have an Amazon robot that has it's like a picker, right? It's just got a big shelf, and it just rolls around and comes to a human to like load. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
We're so screwed. Yeah. We're so screwed. Dude,
well, and Elon's making the humanoid robot, right? So that one will eliminate.
Yeah. But he also did say, like, there is going to be a point when we have to have a universal income, right? Mm-hmm. But I think that, like, what you were saying to your point was, like, if you're a creative person and you have, like, a novel, then people can buy that. So then you have your extra income there.
Right.
Whereas everybody else is just going to be like they are now and just blow it on entertainment and alcohol and drugs.
Well, we're so like this is a medium here. Like this YouTube space is a creative medium. Like if you provide or create content, like whether we're drawing or whatever, like if we got an income doing YouTube, like from some government entity for being creative, right? That's one thing. But then we have the physical art that we're making,
Yeah, to be able to sell.
And so that's another little stipend, So all these little stipends would add up.
Yeah.
And if you're like a travel vlogger, well, then you get a stipend or something for travel expenses, and then for the content you make that you produce that people watch, which is kind of what YouTube does, right? They give you a little stipend for creating enough content that people watch if there's enough watch time. So, but as soon as we get like governments involved with providing some stipend or something, It may be corporations that actually do it at some point because they're going to want the content, right?
Well, I think it would be
Like,
the corporations that contain the robotics, right?
well, yeah. Like Elon would offer grants or stipends for people because
it'd be hard to like go to a society that was only on a fixed income. Everybody's on that same income level, because then there's no reason for consumership. You wouldn't have consumers,
right, and then you don't
because
have
they couldn't afford it.
corporations, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Huh.
Yeah, capitalism kind of breaks, doesn't it? At that point.
Yeah.
Let's see. LeMay says, or I would have to move over to cybersecurity and babysit AI
That's true.
IDs and IPS. But yes, it's troubling. I'm not built for healthcare. That is what my sister's doing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be another big field, right? You're gonna have we're gonna need more nurses and people that help with that, and then robots that can lift people up so other people can wipe their asses.
But I think they're gonna get rid of nurses and shit too, because you don't need they're just like going into monitor, right, and get your bullshit done, right?
Well,
you can send a robot in there.
Do you think a robot will be able to tap a vein and give you the IV?
100%.
Maybe even better than a human?
Oh, 100%.
Oh wow, that's scary.
And they won't be complaining about, you know, that other lady down the hall. Like, you know, whenever you go to the hospital, you always see them arguing and shit, or like talking about somebody else sitting behind the counter. Yeah.
Oh my God! Can you believe he wanted me to give him a sponge bath and a hand job at the same time?
Oh God.
He said, "Papa titty for the boys."
Dude, I think I'm probably gonna be like the worst old man in the world.
Dude, me too. Me too. I'm not gonna give a fuck when I'm an old guy.
No, dude.
Yeah. When this hot piece of ass, I'm gonna be like, "You a hot piece of ass."
No, like I was telling my buddy today, like, well, she's like, you know, a black woman. And I was like, have you ever watched Gran Torino? And she's like, no. I was like, that's gonna be me straight up.
Yeah. Clint Eastwood, yeah.
Yeah, just total asshole sitting on my porch, yelling at everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Just sucking down beers.
Yep.
Oh God.
Yeah,
told man. To care about comics.
Yeah. Jeez. I can't even imagine getting old. Like, I've never seen myself as old. Every time I look in the mirror now, I'm just like, who's that dude? I'm like, holy shit, that's you, fucking asshole.
I still look young, but I have like gray hair now, you know? That's it.
Oh yeah, me too. I have grays and like I haven't shaved my beard in like a month, and then just like what's all that shit on your face, dude? I shave it down and it's like a little baby old man face, and I'm just like, what's up with that guy?
The baby old man face. That's
funny. Yeah. Dude, and I laugh.
Told me about her classmates, and it scares me. What do you mean they tell you about the classmates? Are they complaining about each other?
Oh yeah, they're pre-gossip prima donnas. If they're in the medical field, they talk shit about each other all the time, especially if they're attractive, and they usually are. Those are the ones that are the worst, because they just hate each other. Like, they hate each other, you know, because they want to be friends with each other, but then they talk shit about each other because like they're all attractive and shit. Those nurses.
Yeah. Dude, that same woman I was just telling you about, right? She works for a nonprofit. And it's funny because her boss is trying to hire somebody, so they have to go through the steps to like have those fake interviews with everybody else, but just like the person they want to hire, they already know who it is, right? Yeah. But they're going through the motion to like talk to everybody else. Right. So then I was like, hey, how was your stupid interviews today? And she goes, the last interview she had was the woman that they want to hire, right? But after that, they interviewed her. The HR manager was like, "Can I talk to you?" And then she's like, "Yeah." So they started talking, and that woman that they just interviewed, which is the girl that they're going to give the position to, jumped her in high school or college. and beat her up.
The HR person.
manager. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I was like, dude, so what's gonna happen then? Like, you can't hire her then.
Right.
And then she's like, we have to. It's what the boss wants.
Yeah, well, like the HR person's gonna be like, no, I don't want to hire that bitch.
Yeah,
but you have to because the boss said so.
Exactly. And then so she's gonna have to take it up to the state now, right? Because it's like a nonprofit. Oh, dude, it sounds like a good gossip story.
Jesus. Yeah. Wow.
Oh shit. Where's your doodles at, man?
My doodles? Drawing? Yeah, I have something here. Let me clear out my plate and I'm gonna grab a soda.
Oh, I thought you were
some.
sorry.
Nah, no, I'm just sitting here chatting.
Oh, okay.
Chit-chatting. Yeah, give me a second. I'll be right back.
One of our classmates wants to become an X-ray tech to see crazy injuries. Oh, so they're like a those necro type of people. They like that stuff. It's disgusting too. Have you ever seen this movie? Man, it's a horror movie. I think it's called. Oh, jeez, I just forgot what it's called. Oh, it's really good too. It's about zombies. Shit, what is it called? But it's kind of like it's about a morgue person, and he's like having sex with like dead bodies in the morgue, and he like somehow starts infecting people. I forgot the name of the movie now. I gotta look it up after I get done with this real quick. It's pretty disgusting. And that's what your comment just reminded me of. What the hell is that movie called? Oh, let me look it up. It sounds gonna drive me nuts. I don't know if you're into that those type of like scary movies and stuff. Oh, it's called Contracted. There's like a part 1 and part 2, and it's actually pretty good. Pretty messed up. And then like the second one's really kind of cool too. Yeah, people are like that. The second one's messed up too because it takes place like right after the situation. So it's interesting how they picked it up right away. It's kind of a unique look at zombie tales, I guess. Really interesting way to look at it. But yeah, there are people like that, and that kind of freaks me out. Makes you wonder, like, what happens behind the scenes. And a lot of times, it's like, who really wants to get into that type of work? Damn it! I just put my hand right in that. Ah, shit. Since you're on vacation, you should check it out. Oh god, what a terrible movie to watch for vacation. Tomorrow my son comes into town, so I will be offline for a while, I guess. Maybe.
How many kids you got, Charlie?
3 right now.
What do you mean right now?
Well, I'm moving to the Philippines when I'm 65, buddy.
Oh, I see. Dude, well, I gotta spread my seed because I'm a genius and shit. Yeah. And I tried really hard, but it just didn't take because she was faulty, right? She had faulty wiring.
Yeah. Just takes the right person, really. She said
well,
one of her professors told them a surgeon who she worked with, the guy would go on lunch break in the middle of surgery. What? In the middle of surgery?
What the hell?
That's some shit I would do. What the fuck?
You're getting all the tea from LeMay here.
But yeah, it just takes the right person, man.
Well, I hear you got to be young, dumb, and poor. That makes babies easily.
That is an accurate statement. I was young, dumb, and poor.
Oh shit! I wasn't referring to you specifically. I was just making generalities.
No, that is an accurate statement because it creates more drama and it's harder to It's not like it was like in the 70s and shit,
What do you mean in the 70s?
Well, like you could have just one person working and you can afford everything.
Yeah. Like my old man, when he he supported the whole family and then some, on his own salary. Yeah.
So like we all lived off my dad's salary and had a pretty good, decent life.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing extravagant or anything, but I got to do some world traveling. That's about it.
Yeah,
but that's all military. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a buddy who became an anesthesiologist, like in his late 20s.
Dude, they make bank, dude.
Oh, he's so rich now, dude. He's got like 3 Corvettes and he just fucks around. Like he just goes out and drinks every night. Like he's an old single guy now because he was married, but then he got divorced. I think he's got 2 kids, but like he's such a bachelor now, and he's been divorced for so long because. I think the chick cheated on him, like when he early started on as an anesthesiologist. And you don't make a lot of money like right at the beginning. You make like a decent amount, right? Like 50, 60,000. But like the longer you're in it, like, and the more that like you're in demand because either people want you specifically, or because there's less and less can't say it now.
Anesthesiologist, right?
Anesthesiologist in your area or whatever. Like you're the one guy. Like you can demand like a crazy amount of money.
Yeah.
So, and apparently he's like one of 3 guys in our area that like has just been here forever, right? So everybody knows him.
Yeah.
And like there's been no new anesthesiologists in the area for years.
I like the way you say it better.
I can't say it right now. Anesthesiologist. There you go. Anesthesiologist.
Yeah, there you go. He has to check on his kid. Then the staff finds out that his wife and child. Oh shit! Died in a suicide. What the fuck? So he might have been tripping out then. Oh damn, that's kind of scary. Anesthesiologist. I'm gonna say it like 10 times now. Ooh, that's bleeding.
What's bleeding?
Yeah, I was actually looking on the DoD's website the other day because I was getting kind of worried about future case of jobs and stuff, especially my own. Especially my own.
Yeah.
If I lose this one, because I do want to stay in working remote forever.
Dude, when I was teaching remotely, I fucking loved it, dude. I dreaded going back. I dreaded it because when it was remote, it was fucking cake, dude. All the responsibilities of like actually taking care of the kid, like in the classroom or whatever, was all gone.
Back on the parent.
Back on the parent. Exactly. And as soon as they were ready to put the kids back in school, the parents were like, fuck this, babysit them all you want, we don't care if you teach them shit.
Dude, I remember my kids were all home at the time, and they'd just be like laying in bed going to school. I'm like, are you fucking serious? You guys are going to school like this now? Just sleeping and shit, and like with the computer open. Like,
yeah, that was happening every day, everywhere. I would have
stayed in high school if that was the case.
Dude, there were some kids who fucking loved it and they excelled. Like those kids, and it was every once in a while, it was a weird kid you never thought would have like been awake and attentive or whatever. And I was doing art class through the web, It was really
that's
fucking
awesome.
hard, dude. It was fucking
Yeah, but
hard,
that's awesome though.
but easy because I had no responsibilities if they actually did shit. It was the parents. It was like, did you do your work for today? You know, they would just ask and they say yes and they're lying. Like, can I see it? Like, you should ask to see it every fucking day. What did you do?
Oh, that's
today?
what I would do, but they wouldn't show me anyway. They're like, yeah, it's in my room, it's on my computer. You gotta log in. No, I'm all right.
Yeah.
You know,
Fucking lying
sure.
bullshit.
I know.
Yeah.
Sure. And then my son, he started to do Uber Eats while he was at school, and I was like, what are you? I was like, where'd you just come from?
Oh shit.
Because I'm like, I work downstairs, right? And like, I don't know what's happening upstairs.
Oh,
and,
so your son would take the car and do deliveries of Uber Eats while they're in school, making money?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's great. That's great.
Yeah,
Good for
and
him.
then I was like wondering, like, how do you have all this money to be taking your girlfriend out? And then like, at the time I had a really nice car, right? I had a Infiniti, and he would like take my car out, and like, I was like, you taking my car and putting fucking miles on it and burning out the tires and you know, like sports car bullshit. You know what I mean? You know, sports car.
Yeah.
And he's over there drifting in the parking lots. I'm like, dude, those tires cost $700.
Yeah. Oh,
the rear tires.
That must have drove you insane for just a bit. But then you're like, who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I gave him the car eventually. So.
Oh, that's cool.
It was his car anyway, you know, down the road. So.
Right. Hey, give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah. I mean, you should jump on one of these streams with us one day. Come draw. Or you can do some handwriting stuff with me. I like to write on your skin how much I love you. What is this one?
I'm back.
It says meat. These are the skulls.
Oh, yeah. So did you go back in and do some line work and redraw what you blurred out with the white? Basically,
yeah, so
you're gonna ink it back over?
Yeah, just a little bit. I wanted the inks to be a lot more messy too on top, but
yeah,
whatever was transparent underneath that I could see a little bit of, you know. Oh, look at that!
Jesus, I'm like, what the hell? Jesus.
What? What is?
Oh, her headlights are humongous. I'm just like, what the hell? I drew that.
That looks nice. I like that.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, you almost done with this one too.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on this one a little bit.
Okay, I'll come right back. 1 second. I gotta grab some more water for this thing. The pen's looking like shit.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Sure. Take us with you so we can hear you pee. JK. Let's see. LeMay says one day low. Yeah, that's a crazy story, LeMay. So you're like in your 20s or in early 20-ish 20s. That's cool. You're young. Must be nice. Enjoy your youth for sure. It's fun. Enjoy it while you can. And just remember how expensive or non-expensive things are right now, because they're going to be like 3 times as much in 5 to 10 years. If something doesn't, break with inflation or something. Let's see what else. Let's see how many souls we got watching. I can't tell over here. Let me check over here. We got 2 beautiful souls watching. They're out there. Hope you're having a great night. Hope you're doing well. I'm a little older. I'm a millennial. I can't talk tonight. Millennial. All right. Yeah, what is the current generation called? What do they call them? Like I was a Gen X. I was at the end of the Gen Xers, and then it was the Gen Zs, which is my little brother. And then what's after Gen Z? Is it millennials after the Gen Z? I don't even know. Millennials. LeMay is a millennial.
So what is that? That's like you're 20 in your early 20s.
Aren't the millennials are in the 30s now?
I
late
don't know.
20s, early 30s.
Maybe like late 20s.
Yeah, because
my last girlfriend was a millennial.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's a teacher now.
Yeah. Did you role play and get her all hot for teacher?
No, none of that crap.
No.
All
the role playing I'm gonna do now is tie him up and put him in the basement. Role play.
That's all I'm doing. In the Philippines.
Yeah. Dude, okay, you know how you were talking about, surveillance and you couldn't get away with murder now? Look at all this bullshit with the college bullshit. Like they don't have a photo of the guy? There's not enough cameras?
That's such bullshit. Like did you see the recent FBI pictures of him?
No. I just saw a little bit last night.
They can tell it's him because of his jacket and all this bullshit from. Remember we were talking about cross-referencing the photos against other places.
Yeah, and GPS and all that. Yeah.
And then they said that they surveilled him. He was at the building like a couple weeks beforehand, like stalking the place.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell's going on? Like, this is such bullshit.
He just found the one secret path throughout the university that you can go that has no fucking cameras. Like, get out of here! That he stalked the building, right, and checked it out like the week before, but like
yeah. That's like the January 6th, the B person that had the little pipes that were like planted places. And then they finally said that they caught the person, or like suspected who it is and shit. Like after all these years, like come on, dude, come on.
Yeah,
we're a lot smarter than that. Like,
where's the Eagle Eye machine that I saw in that movie with Shia LaBeouf? Like, it had instant results, like on the fly, on demand.
Dude,
you telling me we don't have a computer that does that right now in the year 2025? And that movie came out in 2010.
But the other thing that's starting Ukraine Russia war.
Mm-hmm.
Like the city fiber optics now. So like
the what's covered?
Know what
with the cables, yeah. They got all the fiber optic wires.
Yeah, dude, I didn't realize how bad it was, and I saw some pictures, and there's just like string. It's like and
it doesn't burn, dude. You can. Yeah.
It's like that.
You have to cut it down. You have to cut it down and pull it, and because you could set it on fire and it doesn't do shit to it. Like you have to literally cut it down and pull it and throw it away or get it reground up because it's literally like a glass wire, like a thin glass.
Isn't it?
Not anymore. It used to be. Fiber optics used to be expensive. It's not expensive at all anymore.
Well, it's not expensive since we paid for it,
Well, yeah. But like we could go buy 1,000 feet or 100,000 feet of wire for probably like $100. Well, let me check. Let's see how much fiber optics.
Like how much fiber optics were actually laid on the city. That's crazy.
Let's see. A fiber optic cable. How much?
That's LeMay. She should know.
A fiber optics. Yeah, I think LeMay is googling all this shit.
Yeah, that networking.
How much is fiber optic cable?
I thought it was expensive.
No, not that kind. Um,
This is Gen Alpha now.
yeah, for all those
Gen
drones.
Yeah. I didn't realize that those drones were flying on all those cables, because then you can't shoot them down, right? Or you can't interrupt them with
Right, with
any
RF
type of
RF signals. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, but those are the cheap drones, right? Like the U.S. government uses that shit too, but we have encrypted signals, right? That we hope China will never unencrypt and turn them all against us. Like, and
Well,
now
they say
you said
that,
now you say they have that chip. That chip was a big integral part of all this encryption shit.
yeah, it was what kept the technology on our side.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I was gonna look into that because I'm like, is there? I want to know. Did China those China CPUs?
So basically, they could replicate all that stuff really fast, especially with their economy, right? And they could dominate the AI field because they would
Right. That's
have
why they
all the
wanted it.
chips in
Yeah.
that. Yeah. So that's the race to make, chips.
Right.
Which is crazy.
And that's why they invested in NVIDIA, because NVIDIA was the largest AI chip maker. I don't know if they still are. I think they still are.
I think NVIDIA was like the chip maker that was like that could make them perfect, right, without like a something like a water drop or some bullshit. I remember reading something about it. It sounded insane.
Yeah, I know that Elon Musk invested into NVIDIA. Like he owns 30-something% of NVIDIA because he invested like $5 billion into it, and he bought like $10 billion worth of NVIDIA chips for his Texas AI farm that he's building out near Huntsville.
Okay.
Yeah, for X and Tesla or whatever. I don't know. Yeah. It's a fuckload of money.
LeMay says they are expensive compared to copper cables.
Oh yeah, but it's fairly. It can't be that. Let's see, China chips.
It's like it's a special company that was the only ones that could actually make them. It was like
the Huawei.
Norway?
Yes, it was Norway or Sweden or one of those two.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's one of the blonde hair
but Huawei was their number one technology chip producer. The ones with the phones, they were the ones that were probably the ones that were helping.
Yeah, it was like it was everything. They said it was like the phones, like any type of chip that you own in your hand or your house is what it produced.
Yeah.
Pretty insane. I had no idea about any of this stuff.
There we go. There's a report. 10 minutes. China is changing lanes and winning on all fronts in the chip war. There you go. That's probably it right there.
Boom. Well, you should learn Chinese while you're ahead.
Yeah. We're all gonna be working for the CCP.
Yeah, I know. Start networking now on the CCP. And then get your social credits ready.
Yeah.
And WeChat.
Ooh. Is it worth anything? How much? Let's see.
What are you trying to look up?
Fiber optic cable. Let's see, on Amazon, how much can you buy it for? for my drone. Let's see. 2 meters, 6-pack, $14. Okay, what if I need like 100,000?
So were they just flying these drones with this or did they set up the cables first and then they set the drones on the cable?
I can send you a video of how they do it.
Well, they probably had a drone, right? Like a drone fly out first, right?
Well, so they have their their remote control unit, right?
Yeah.
And they have their fiber optic cable to either the remote unit or like their video screen that gets the video input. And then the drone has a spool on it. It has a huge round spool on it. Like
I have seen that. Okay.
Yeah, you know how like when they use the little drop bomb thing, the grenades, some of them have spools that have grenades on them and they drop them occasionally. Well, this one has an added spool that all it has is fiber optic cable, and it's got a hundred meters or yards of it, like hundreds of like cable in it.
Right.
And it's so thin it looks like a silk
It's smaller
line
than
from a
fishing wire.
spider
Yeah,
web.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
Right.
it's thinner than a fishing wire.
Yeah.
And they just set the drone off, and it just flies out, and the spool just pulls out of it, and it just keeps going and going and going. It's crazy how far those things can go, like up to what is it, like almost a mile or two, 10 miles, I
Yeah.
think. Like, that's
Well, it's
crazy.
sad too. I mean, like talking about decades to clean it up. You know, and you know what's even more fucked up is like when I was over in Cambodia, they have these signs in like the woods and stuff. Not the woods. It's like
Yeah,
it's like
don't they still have mines out there and shit?
Yeah, and you'll see like signs with like little skulls on them.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you that they located a bomb in this area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fucked
So
up.
164 feet of fiber optic cable line will cost you $14.
That's not too bad.
164 feet.
And then times that times how many billions?
Yeah.
Billions.
Well, the Ukraine Russian thing shows us that like insurgency and resistance still works. I mean, probably not against the U.S. government. Like, well, it has worked even against us. We've seen it in the Middle East, right? We saw it. It sucks. It fucking sucks, right?
Yeah.
But
it's still interesting to see that small unit tactics can still, and like like that special warfare stuff still can work. Very well.
Yeah. Guerrilla tactics.
Yeah, because it's like
there's still a lot of loss,
unplausible, right?
Yeah. It's
kind of neat.
Yeah, let's see. So LeMay earlier said boomers, Gen Xers, millennials, Gen Zs. Oh, I thought the Gen Zs were before the millennials.
That's what I thought.
So you're a millennial, so that means you're actually closer to our age. You must be definitely in your 30s then.
30s, yeah.
Yeah, or late 30s.
Never know.
Yeah, I'm lost with the millennials because my brother's a Gen Zer and he's 4 years younger than me. Or is he a millennial? Like now I don't know. I thought he was a Gen Zer. He might be a millennial. Oh shit, I can't say now.
Well, my ex-girlfriend's like 33 now. So what is that? That's millennial, right? So
she must be either a late millennial, like, or an early Gen Z, right? Either one.
Yeah.
Wait, Gen Alpha and Gen Beta. Born? I'm 78.
So you're 2 years younger than me.
Yeah. I'm a Gen Zer. I'm right at the end of the Gen Z.
Wait, I'm Gen X.
I mean, yeah, I meant Gen X. Sorry.
Okay, I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, because it's all the decade, right? The 70s.
Yeah.
If you're all in the 70s, you're a Gen Zer. So I guess if you're in the 80s, you're a millennial. Okay, that makes sense. Then if you're in the 90s, you're a Gen Zer. So my brother's a millennial. Yeah. So I guess the Gen Zers are 20 to 30s right now. Is that right?
I guess. I don't even know anymore, man. Like my youngest daughter, she's 16. And I thought she was a millennial. I'm lost.
Yeah. So boomers are 80s, Gen X's are 90s, millennials are 2000s.
Thousands, right.
Gen Zers are 2010s, Gen Alphas are 2025s, and Gen Betas 2020s. Gen Betas would be 2030s, right?
So it sounds like they're running out of names now.
Yeah, well, it's going back through the alphabet, right?
Yeah. What's the next one? Gen Charlie?
Yeah, Gen Charlie.
And then Delta, right?
So Gen Z starts at 97? 97.
Oh. So you're from 97 then, huh? Not millennial, she is. So she's 94. I like how we're just guessing shit.
So 2025, that would be like 20. Somebody who's 28. If they were born in 97, they'd be 28. Is that right? Is my math right on that? 25 plus 3.
The last time I was in Japan was 98. And 97 actually, so that'd be 30 years ago, right? 30.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
No, wait. No, we're 2025, so that would be 29 years
25
ago. 28
plus. Yeah, 28.
28.
I don't know. I'm stupid.
I think as you get older, you get dumber. Oh man, I feel dumber.
My math's
It might be the internet. The internet makes you dumb.
Well, I think it's just that my connection's slow and I can't really tell what's happening.
My brain connections are slow.
Right.
Yeah. Yo, man. Crazy shit.
How do you like the nails in her eyeballs?
The nails in her eyeballs?
Right
I barely saw them. Yeah, they look good.
I'll fix them later, but
yeah, I like that pose with the girl with her arms up. She looks good there. I like the cop. She looks good. Is that a white streak in her hair, or that's just kind of how it worked out because of the paint?
I left it that way because the paint looked pretty good there, so I left it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Like a little
right,
reflection.
28. LeMay says.
Hey. But yeah, she's part of that newspaper thing I was making. The Free Fest, the nude festival that's in town.
The newspaper thing? Say again? What newspaper thing?
The newspaper thing that I'm making inside the book.
Oh, inside the book. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The cover story is the Free Fest, the Freedom Fest.
Yeah.
It's 1976. In summer of 1976. Yeah. So nudity.
Summer of 69. Say again?
No, I was just saying since it's the summer, I'll make it Free Fest. I'm gonna scan in some of the remember the old like newspapers? They had that like, or it's kind of like clip art, right? But back in the printing industry, there used to be those plates, and you have like stupid wingdings, like they're like leaves and shit like that.
Yeah, like filigree. Is that what you're talking about?
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, the like little leaf and like the little swirlies.
Yeah, it's like anything. It could be like a pattern of like a line, right? Yeah. There's some really good ones in those shitty magazines that I got. I don't want to use them across things.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, there's some great artwork in that stuff, dude. Just like classic stuff that, like, you forget what made magazines and like newspapers like really cool, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, there's all this cool.
Dude, I gotta show you this one. That I was talking about the other day. I don't know if it was you. But it's called. It's from the 70s also. It's called Leather Nun. And I think it's from the. Oh shit! I forgot she was topless.
Yeah. You can show that kind of stuff like a little bit. It's not like it's like super.
Yeah.
You know.
But it's like this. But dude, that's sick. Like this, the Last Gas logo, the little skull. And like, you see how like the black wasn't true black, so like it's got that overprint of the color coming through it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's rad. Now, is that a book or is that a magazine?
That's a comic book.
Really? That's cool.
Yeah.
That's wicked, dude. That's wicked too.
Yeah. Even the first page is like sick as shit. Like the art details.
Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. Dude, some of the greatest shit is in black and white. Like this whole color thing, Image Comics, you know, Jim Lee, the Todd, they all wanted this new better paper and stuff. And like it's cool, but like You totally got rid of all the nostalgia, you know, with the all
Yeah.
the
I mean, it's got its time and place, right? Like,
right.
there's such like fantastic, like the detail alone in this is like incredible. Like all these little tiny people back here,
Hmm.
just hanging out.
Yeah.
I like this kind of shit. I don't know. And I think it's
Yeah.
Robert Crumb stuff too as well.
Oh yeah. Oh
Look
yeah.
at this,
There's
look at this
Crumb.
writing.
Yeah. 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 That's wicked. All handwritten by him.
Yeah, sick,
Yeah.
right? And see how they're doing
Yeah.
those little etch lines instead of like coloring it all in.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
really start digging that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And trying to the whole idea of him like doing that with Crumb is he's trying to emulate printmaking, right? Like he's
Yeah.
drawing it in retardedly, you know.
Yeah.
And it's all about like trying to reproduce what's the cuts in the mark that are either made on like a linoleum plate or a woodcut plate or
Right.
like even an etched metal plate, you know. And it's
Yeah,
just
because
like
even like these little lines inside the wood walls here, right?
yeah,
They look
Yeah,
so
man.
good.
yeah,
God, I'm like in love with that guy, bro.
yeah. Oh, we've yeah, it's like the more slick we get, the more
You
robotic
remember
it looks. What are we looking at there? What is that?
this is Del Kyung.
Del
When he
Keon.
was first starting off.
What is that? What's it called? Dragon something? What
Dragon
was it called?
Force.
Dragon
Yeah,
Force.
Dragon
Yeah.
Force. When he was with
Yeah,
Aerosmith.
I don't think I've ever seen that issue, that particular cover. But yeah.
I love looking at their his old art, especially. It's so good. It's so different too from you can see he's already coming up, you know, and like the gray tones he was doing.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, you can see his influences, you know.
Yeah.
Alan Davis, John Byrne.
Oh yeah, big time. You can see like the big style and why they chose him for the Hulk and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
It's so sick. I love looking back at where people came from.
Yeah. Yeah. The lineage. Yeah.
Yeah. This is what I look like right now.
You got your porn stash going?
Yeah, I actually do for Christmas. Do it for the photos, you know, the family photos.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. In college, when I was in grad school, at one point I did the Hitler stash. I had it for like a whole month. Oh, maybe like
I
half a
actually
semester.
walked around outside.
Yeah. I walked around outside with just a little, and I would say it's Charlie Chaplin, not Adolf Hitler, assholes. Because I'd get strange looks. It was funny, man.
That is kind of a hard one to pull off because especially now, right?
Yeah.
This is a lot more prevalent now on the social media platforms.
And so when I think I have a painting that I did. The whole reason I did it is because I was doing a photo shoot for myself to do some headshots because I was doing a series of self-portraits as like myself as different characters, and I did a Charlie Chaplin with that little mustache thing. And I wonder if I have the.
It?
What's that?
You left it after that?
Yeah, well, I kept it just in case I needed to do another like photograph.
Yeah.
For like another set of hats, because I was doing different hats. This theme of hats, different, like becoming different people with different hats idea, and I did like 6 or 8 paintings, big 3x4 paintings for grad school with that as
cool.
a series of like creating different personalities of who you are, and like that's what makes you ultimately who you are as a whole.
Right.
These different versions of you. Yeah. Well, anyways. It's because I read this book called the six thinking hats. I think that's what it was called.
6 Deadly Sins.
Yeah. So
Dress up as Hitler, you'll be okay.
yeah, it's Charlie Chaplin.
No, where'd you go to school at though for your grad?
Well, at the time it was called the University of Texas Pan American, but now it's called what's it called now? The University of Texas Rio Grande Valley is what it's called now.
Where are you? You're like down south Texas, right?
Yeah. I'm McAllen, Brownsville area by SpaceX.
I know Brownsville. I know the name really well.
Yeah, it's like 3 hours, 4 hours south of 4 hours south of San Antonio.
Oh, that's pretty far. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's
Also, like the dead center of Texas, Killeen.
Yeah.
And then I would drive over to Waco quite a bit to go, because Waco is the only place that had Starbucks at the time.
Oh shit, Waco, yeah.
Yeah, and it was like a treat to actually get a Starbucks, you know, like to get out of a military base, you know, and go somewhere else.
Right.
Waco. I wanted to go to David Koresh's compound, but that's gone, right?
I don't know, yeah, but that's over by.
Yeah, it's completely gone.
Is that?
I told my son he should get married there.
It's in Waco.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I would love to get married at David Koresh's compound.
That's crazy.
I would never get married again, though. I mean, don't do it unless you're married already.
Yeah.
Just say no. Stay away.
Jeez.
You want to get married again, though, don't you?
I would like to try one more time. I mean, it's gonna be a forever marriage because if she leaves, she's gonna die this time, and I'm going to jail forever. So
she's staying with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn her into she's gonna either I'm gonna fill her full of formaldehyde and she's staying with me.
Oh, dude, do you remember that story about that guy that actually did that? Like in the early 1900s or so, he like his wife died and he like kept her for like forever. It was like disgusting looking, and he was like a doctor, I believe.
I remember hearing something about it. Is there a movie about that?
I don't know if there is or not, but it's like the real. If you look at the real photos, like her body was like so decrepit, and kind of like decayed. But he kept like caking on the makeup and stuff to make it pretty. Oh, jeez, it's just disgusting, man.
Oh, dude, have you heard about the one corpse that was in it was this guy who was shot in like the late 1800s. He was shot in like a.
Oh, he was in the amusement park.
Yes, that guy. Yes. They kept him traveling around for like almost 100 years, and he looked really pristine still, and they were really surprised that he was in such good condition when they finally buried him. But he was like somebody who was around when like Billy the Kid was like died or some shit.
Yeah.
And like they only like recently buried him like 10 years ago. Like he was on tour for like 100 years.
I forgot. Wasn't it somebody like one of the workers noticed like when the arm fell off or something? It was like a real bone?
That it had muscle tissue and there was a piece of bone, and they're like, I think this is a real person. Oh, because they used it as a prop in a movie, and he's actually in. Is it Goonies or Gremlins or He's in them. He's in a movie because they thought he was a dummy, right? Like they thought it was like a dummy that they made. And they needed some skull props and shit like that. And they made him pop out in one scene. And after they finished shooting that film
that's probably the Goonies when they were in the pirate ship.
Probably, dude. I think it was the Goonies or Ghostbusters or something like that, right? And they finished shooting, and when they were taking him down, they dropped him and the arm fell off. When they dropped him because he was up in the ceiling somewhere or something, or like in a second floor thing. And,
that's just the craziest case of like a murder that you'll never be solved, you know?
No. They solved it. It was a guy they hung. It was like this guy who did something, and they hung him.
And then they adopted the body as a prop.
Yeah, because he had no next of kin, and they didn't know what to do with him.
Oh, that's right.
And, something like that. So he had no family. Nobody knew what to do with him, and nobody wanted to pay for his burial. Even though it was like 15 cents or whatever, but that's a lot of money back in, the 1890s or whatever, whenever it was. And so they kept him for like a month in the local morgue or something in the ground. And then I think the Undertaker or whatever, what do they call him?
Mortician.
The mortician. Yeah. They finally like said, look, we can't keep this guy forever. What do we do with him? And then there was a circus guy that came through town and said, I'm looking for a body. You got one? And they sold it to him. because they didn't know what else to do with him,
Oh,
and
fuck
it wasn't
yeah.
illegal or anything. And
Right.
since nobody claimed him, and the sheriff was like, I guess, I mean, I don't know what to do. There's no law against it. So, and they knew his name, but like, yeah. So they finally buried him and gave him a headstone and shit, like 10 years ago. Fucking crazy story, dude.
That's cool though. I mean, like you're dead, and then you're still traveling around the world, you know, and spirit.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I think Ripley's, believe it or not, owned him for a little while. I think they owned him for like 30 years, and then this private collector bought him for movie props, and that's when they, after the movie thing, that's when they figured out it was a real person and shit.
Dude, the last time I remember seeing even a Ripley's was in Texas, in San Antonio, right next to the Alamo.
Yeah. They have a Ripley's there. Yeah, in the mall, next to the mall there.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that's so touristy, dude. I've only been there like twice in my life. It's just so touristy, you know.
Dude, I was kind of shocked at how, like, growing up as a kid and hearing about the Alamo, right? I thought it was this big ass massive building, and it's like a piece of shit little.
Yeah,
like,
it's a little.
outhouse.
Yeah. Yeah. And it actually has a weird basement that tends to flood a lot if it rains a lot in San Antonio. Yeah. So it's constantly being renovated because the flooding fucks it up. But if you look at the Alamo and you look at the map, it's actually kind of big for what it is. But the buildings are really small there because it was like a little mini fort, really.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
But the city has like cropped in on it so much that it makes it look so much smaller than it actually is.
That's probably what it is too. It's just
there's
like,
that huge ass mall next to it. Like it's just down like a block or two, and yeah, there's so much shit. And then the Riverwalk, the way it is now, it wasn't like that before when the Alamo existed. It was actually the river ran through the Alamo, through some of it, right? They had a little pathway that actually flowed through the Alamo, so they didn't actually have to go to the river all the time. And the river, they diverted it from where it really was, and they made it like a little canal, and that's where it flows through downtown San Antonio now, through that little canal area that's called the Riverwalk.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I would always take my wife down there for little dates.
Yeah.
There was Joan the Mad, who refused to bury her husband in 1506, and some artist who made a life-size cloth doll of his ex and took her along to party. That's so gross.
Yeah. Well, I mean, can we just get Japan? Get on those love dolls, baby. Oh my God.
They can hire me anytime they need to, man, if they repopulate the country.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I think Sweden. Wait. Is it no?
But I think you have to be pure blood too. I think it's not
Scandinavia. I think it's Scandinavia is offering $100,000 to men to move there and live there for a minimum of 10 years.
Let's go.
And they give you a $10,000 a year salary. But you have to find a woman and make her your wife within like a year and get her pregnant. And you have to have like 3 babies over a 10-year period or something like that.
Find a woman and make her.
Yeah. Well, do I just bonk her over the head? What do I do? Do I pick one out of a lineup? What's the process here? I'll do it. Can I get 3? Let's get 3 going.
A lot of times those offerings now that are happening are like for younger people, right?
Yeah.
Because we're old now and
oh, my batter's good. My batter's good. I should straight, bro.
So do I.
Yes. We all do. Oh my God.
Yeah. Ask that lady boy in Thailand.
Holy shit. Yeah.
No.
What was I gonna look up? Oh yeah. I need to find this folder. Where is it? Dude, I haven't even started painting or nothing. I'm trying to.
I know. I keep looking up, waiting for you to do something.
I'm scanning stuff on this other computer. I'm trying to scan your Tommies, and I gotta.
Oh, right on.
Check out my Google Drive, see what's over there, so I can rename this This
It was
artwork here.
Oscar Kokasuka. I can't say that last name. Oscar.
Coscar.
Did you finish LeMaze also?
Yes, I have LeMaze here, and that's one of the ones I need to. Wait, did I scan LeMaze already? No, I think I need to scan it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amelia Deadeye. I love the name. Great name.
Yeah. That's cool.
Jammies.
Yeah. I like your hand lettering. It's great.
Yeah, I usually get a lot of compliments on my hand lettering. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. It looks okay. I'm like, thanks.
Some people have it, and some people like
they're terrible,
don't
right?
have
Like,
it.
I'm just like, oh, you're terrible. Why are you doing it by hand? Use a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like, try harder. Like, I like Dr. Ben's lettering. It's terrible. It's terrible, but like good.
Yeah.
Like it's aesthetic. Like I like the grit, like the aesthetics of it.
Uh-huh.
But like he could use a you could use a ruler, Dr. Ben, and just at least put the straight line so the letters for that line are all in a row at least. So
there's a guy, I don't know his name, but he does the Turbo Pit Fighter lettering, and he has a channel on Substack, I think. He talks about his lettering.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really tight. It's like a 70s, like. At first I wanted to ask him to do my stuff, but it has like a 70s feel to it. Like,
yeah.
Like here, for instance. You see that? Where it's like the writing's like sideways here, and this is all his handwriting as well. It's pretty cool.
That is cool. Yeah.
Well,
there's an art to it, right? And there's an aestheticness to it. And if you don't care that aesthetic is that aesthetic, I don't care. And there's a craft to it, right? If you care and you want to put craft into it, you can.
Oh yeah.
But again, if you don't care, then that's the aesthetic. I don't care.
You know, when I was younger, I hated like any book that was like that. Like totally hated it, you know. Like a Jim Valentino book, I would have totally hated, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It wasn't Image Comics, besides like Guardians of the Galaxy, of course.
Right. Yeah. I hear you.
But like that style that he did and like the way he wrote stuff, I was just like, dude, this guy sucks.
Right. Right.
No, I like it.
But yeah, it's a taste, right? You develop taste and acknowledgement for craft or the lack of craft that still makes art, or however you want to see it, avant-garde or however, whatever, lowbrow, whatever you want to pigeonhole it and call it, whatever. I don't get it.
Oh, do you remember when Eric Larson called his company Lowbrow?
Yeah, Lowbrow Studios. Yeah.
And it had that like what was that dumb statue with a big forehead?
Yeah, that was a self-portrait of himself that he drew. Yeah, of himself. Yeah, he was like a 5'9" or whatever.
Yeah, I like that name. Lowbrow.
Yeah. Well, Eric Larson has always been of the point that comic books are not highbrow. They're not good art. Like it's like we're supposed to be making pulp paper here, you know. And he's never swayed from that idea. Like it's like he realizes it's worth a lot of money now, but like his intention was not that it is worth a lot of money, you know.
Yeah. I would like to go back to buy all his there's something about his art I like a lot.
Yeah, Larson's good. Like even now, as weird as he is politically and as fucked up as Savage Dragon the comic book is, like he's still good. Like people say it sucks. I'm like, yeah, I mean he's gotten older and some of it's not as detailed as it used to be, but like it sucks because of the content matter, not because of the quality of the art, you know.
See, like that stuff, like the content matter, like for instance, right? Like I don't care, like he wants to be political. I wish people wouldn't do that in comics, to be honest, or any medium, you know, especially if it's entertainment. Because that's somebody else's own opinion, right? That's right.
Yeah.
But and I understand that how they feel about it and they want to talk about it, whatever. But I love to see I still love the art and I don't have to read it. I can look at it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the issues people are having is because it's kind of getting into like some weird,
The porno,
uh,
right?
yeah, pornography thing. But uh, I understand where he's coming from because the audience has grown up with the comics. So everybody's that buys Savage Dragon for the most part is in their 50s, and
Yeah.
he's not trying to pretend that the Savage Dragon is for kids in any way, shape, or form anymore. Like he
Yeah,
said,
right.
it's
And he's
not.
drawing like everybody looking like like the younger girls and all that bullshit, right? Which
Yeah,
is
so
getting him in
they have some
trouble,
issues
right?
with that. Yeah, but they're like adults, the ones that are banging.
Yeah.
Well, and I mean, the thing is, like the Asian chick that Malcolm Dragon bangs, which is his wife, and they have
Yeah.
like 6 kids or whatever. Like
Uh-huh.
he draws her like pushing out the babies, and her badge like totally wide open. There was one shot right where she was just her badge was totally destroyed because Malcolm's big cock was like fucking the shit out of her. And then there's like there's one, and
Oh
I
my
actually
god.
have the issue where he's banging her in the elevator, and she like goes flying out of the elevator uh, because his jizz blasts her all over, and then she's like covered in jizz, and like what is
See,
going on there?
I think he's pushing the envelope too. He's trying to be like, we're independent comics and we can do what we want, right?
Right, the censorship. Yeah, he's
Right.
pushing the censorship button for sure.
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
So I think
Yeah,
it's a
there's
lot
some,
more than just what um
yeah, and like how far can
drawing
I push
young.
it and have
Yeah.
stupid people buy my shit?
Right.
I think
Right.
that's part of it too, you know, like how can I get people to stop buying Savage Dragon so I don't have to make it anymore?
No, I mean, I think he's going to continue anyway. I mean, I think Larson will continue to draw the dragon until he can't draw anymore.
Oh yeah, I believe that too. Yeah.
You know, I think he's just like one of those guys that's like just in love with his own creations. Like, I can keep doing this forever.
Yeah, he would
You
be
know,
making it even if it didn't get published. Like
yeah.
he would just, and there's an art to that too, you know? Like there's a
Didn't he say like his parents owned like a printing shop or something? Or am I getting this wrong? I remember like Megaton or something like this first book he ever printed. Like they printed himself, I believe.
yeah, well, he's friends with Don Simpson, the creator of Megaton.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's always had connections to printing people.
I think his parents had a printer, and that's what it was.
I think his mom. I think he said, that they bought a mimeograph machine,
Yeah,
so he
something.
could make his
There you
own.
go.
He could print his own copies at home, and that's
Yeah.
when he would make his own homemade comics and give them to his
Right.
friends. So that's what like helped instill in him this thing of making my own comics since he was a kid, and he's
Yeah.
been making comics since he was like 6 years old or some shit. And when he was like 10 or 12, then he was making his own like 10 issues. Like he would print like 10 copies for his friends and shit because they had that machine by then. Yeah, back in the day, you could buy mimeograph machines for cheap. Like they were expensive at the time, but like $500-600. But that was a lot of money back then, right? But that's cheap
Yeah.
compared to, and all you did was like I don't. You would have to buy this dye, right? To it was this purple dye that would make the copies.
I've never seen the process of that, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't remember how it would make your whatever you put as a black and white sheet on this rubber plate. You'd put it on there, and then you'd take it off, and then that rubber plate would take whatever, like it could feel the grooves or the grease of whatever the ink was that's on there, and then
Yeah.
you would take that plate and you would press it on this certain pad that had a purple dye on it, and then you can make copies off of that, and it worked like with any type of paper, like as long as it was black and white, like it could feel the raised edges. It was I don't know what that rubber plate was, but
I know what you're talking about now.
it's called a mimeograph or something like that. It's a mimeograph press. It worked really
We
good.
used to do that too. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's how the plate worked. And it was very reusable as long as you didn't get shit on it, you know? Because then it would get destroyed as soon as, like, if it got a nick or something, it'd be permanent.
Yeah.
And they would constantly have the repeated nick in there. So, yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Yeah. It's like the
We used
precursor to the actual Xerox machine.
Hey, Gray Cloud, what's up?
It's that great
You kept doing
cloud.
it.
Let's see. As a matter of fact, I think you can still buy mimeographs if you can find one, and they're fairly cheap.
I was
And
actually
they're
thinking
like,
about buying a resale, but I'm not sure. I could it's 10 grand,
yeah.
but I could print like everybody's shit on anything.
Oh, that's
It should be
awesome.
tight. Yeah, a newsprint or anything, you know.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about resale is that it has too much dot grain.
What is it called?
Resale?
Reso?
Yeah, resale. I'll show you a sample if I have it over there. No, I fucking lost it again. It looks like a copy machine, but it's not. It's an actual ink. And instead of just, you know, like making a light emulsion traveling across to drop the toner down, it actually makes a plate like you're talking about. You make a plate, right? And then the liquid ink attaches to only that part that's you know, leveled out.
Yeah, for the print. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course I can't find it, right? I just saw it too, which sucks. I'm still considering it, but I don't know. Because if that was the case, that'd be, you know, it's fantastic to be able to do your own book completely, start to finish, and don't even have to worry about making a mass run. As long as you know the click states, so you're not printing like first run, you know, second run, whatever. My neighbor, what?
Right. Yeah.
My neighbor and I went look at Christmas lights. Oh, nice, dude.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yo, knickers, shake your booty. Huh? Gray was saying, my knickers, shake your booty.
I guess I'll try it now. I'm going to make a bigger mess now. I got as far as I wanted to get.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the effect I was going for, really.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool,
like
dude.
shit.
Looks good. I think it looks good. Looks good.
I'm acting like I knew what I was doing.
there's this guy who made an article blog post back in the day, about 10 years ago, on how to self-publish at home your own comic books off an Epson printer, and it was a high quality photo Epson printer. And back in the day, that Epson printer was about $300. But if you try to buy that particular printer now, it's like $2,000 or more for that particular brand. Yeah, but even the newer ones that are that quality, they're in the thousands now. They're not cheap anymore because Epson realized they were creating this niche printing market, and that the quality of their printer was so good that it was actually better than some of the professional mass-produced print quality printers out there.
Oh shit! Really?
And yeah, and then the other thing you could do is with that particular Epson printer, and there's still a bunch of models out there that you could do this with, is you can buy those refillable ink cartridge. I forget what they call them. They're called like
those eco tank bullshits.
Yeah, they're called like FDA MM. There's like a FDM MMR refillable printing tanks, and it's like a whole tank of printer ink, and that you feed it into the existing printing cartridge, and then you attach it to the side of the printer, and you can make thousands of copies of prints, like thousands, literally, like, and you just refill the bigger tanks on the side, and you can buy all the ink cartridge liquid for really cheap. For like $100, you can get a whole set, and you can print like 10,000 copies of shit, full color, right? And this is it's what's it called, inkjet printing. or laser jet. So the black, some of the black is with
Oh
the
yeah, I was
higher,
talking about. Right, it
yeah,
has that
and
like
then
Chris. Yeah,
the color is with the ink, right? The dot, the inkjet. There you go.
right.
Because inkjet is what its biggest issue is that it can have tons of bleed and blowout if it gets wet, right? But
Uh-huh.
these comic
Yeah,
books are never going to get wet on purpose, right? And even
unless
now,
you make a spicy comic.
well, there's that, right? But like even now though, the way it prints now, the blowout doesn't really exist that much. Like you have to like submerge it in water for it to run. The ink
Yeah.
dries now so well on the paper that it doesn't bleed unless it's like soaked in water, you know? A little water, wipe it off, it's not gonna do anything to it. Say you spilled something on it and you know within 3 to 5 seconds you were able to wipe it clean. It's not gonna bleed, it's not gonna it's gonna stay pretty much where it's at. Might get a
Yeah.
little bit of fuzzing, but even that's not gonna be a big deal. Because it's so good now, and these comics will last 100 years too. Like they'll be around for 100, 200 years, just because the quality of everything's better. The printing, the inks, the
Paper,
dyes,
yeah.
the paper,
Paper's
and
the
plus
important part, right? And
what's
how
that?
you're
Yeah,
storing it.
yes, paper, yes, and then you keep it in the mylars, and
Yeah.
that's gonna last you at least 500 years, So I mean, if you care that much, and of course, don't keep it in UV light, away from UV light, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, so doing all that, like, and that's what I think. I think Peter Simeti and Phil Diaz and those boys. I think they read that article, and I think that's what they're doing, and that's how they're finding big rolls of newsprint paper, and they got a cutting machine. That's all you need is a cutting machine, so you can cut the rolls of newsprint down to the size you need.
The guillotine.
Yeah, the guillotine paper cutter, where you can do hundreds of pounds of pressure for a big wad of paper.
Yeah, I just love that machine. Be like,
yeah,
with these two hands underneath it.
Yep. Make sure you don't chop off a limb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I told you I worked at the press in Texas. Small press. I used to love that shit.
Yeah,
bro. Go to work.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, I worked. So I did a little bit of printing stuff too. Like I told you, I worked at that T-shirt shop.
Yeah.
Where we did T-shirts and hats and stickers and shit like that.
Dude, I got the full machine in the garage, man. And I got the UV light over here next to me, and then I have two printers over here that can make the transparencies.
Yeah.
And then just I have all the screens in the garage and all that bullshit. I just don't have time anymore to do anything. Because I'm working on this.
Well, dude, once you finish doing that, you can start making your own T-shirts for your own comic, man, and maybe offer a little service on the side for some other people. A few T-shirts. The thing about T-shirts, what sucks is you got to buy stock, right? Like you could do like pre-sales, and that helps because of the size. But like you have to buy the T-shirts first. There's a huge overhead at the beginning, unless you could get it all pre-sold,
No, what I did was I ran a small T-shirt company right during COVID, and I would just do really small runs and do like 20 shirts. Because like the shirts cost me like $3 a piece, right?
Yeah.
And they were like obscene, bullshit skater shit.
Yeah.
So it sold pretty well. So it wasn't bad. Like I wasn't losing money, but I would just like launch. But a lot of my friends would just go into not really Kickstarters, but the pre-sales.
Yeah.
And then get the exact number, But any of the leftover shirts, I would take them to those those little boxes you have somewhere, where you can like drop off the shirts and they end up in like Africa or something.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would do that because I'm really hoping like one day I'll turn on TV and see like some like image of like some dude in some far off land with a shirt that says like I don't know, like it's like a bank robbery T-shirt, shit like that.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Awesome.
But What's the chances of that?
I don't
Yeah, I'll
know.
get
It
back
could be.
into it. It's
It
fun.
could be high. I mean, it's not like we can find murderers on university campuses with all these cameras everywhere. Jesus.
Fucking hell. Right.
Dude, apparently you could have made your story now because we can't find a serial killer. Fuck that.
Well, it'd just be like the shittiest grainy picture you ever saw in your life, right?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that looks like the same jacket he was wearing on the... It's like the guy who did the medical insurance guy who went and popped him and they found him like at 2 states over at a
Oh
McDonald's.
yeah,
Like,
Luigi.
oh, yeah. Like, oh, he's got the same jacket. What? It's the same jacket in the photo. Jeez.
Oh yeah, that's that. They were showing like the tag that was hanging off the side of the jacket, right?
Yeah, and the hat, and
Yeah.
the backpack. It was
Whatever.
part of the backpack too, and it was the same backpack, whatever.
I really wonder what's happened to the FBI when they were like a gangster, squad versus what they are now.
Yeah, yeah. It
It's
used
just
to be
like
the best of the best. Now it's just whose kid you are.
Yeah, times have changed, man.
Who's your dad?
You remember the FBI would just roll up on your ass, and if they didn't like you, they would just like unload 50 machine guns into the side of your car.
Yeah, yeah,
They also did Ruby Ridge, right?
yeah.
Where they killed the family.
I know I've seen that movie. Yeah,
Ruby Ridge?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Well, I mean, they also did Waco, right? I mean, that was the FBI. They raided Waco and fucking... Yeah.
What was the point of the raid of Waco? Was because they had weapons, right?
Yeah, and the kids. It was the weapons and the kids.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Always the children.
Yeah, they had to go in and save the children.
Wasn't that the case with Jamestown too, or Jonestown?
I believe so. Well, okay. So the thing about the kids, what really tipped them off is that apparently one of his wives was under 18. I believe she was 16 or 17. I think she was 16. Because if she was 17, yeah, something like that. And there was a thing that there was a 15-year-old that was being prepped to become his wife when she turned of age, and I think
well, they had to wait till she was 18. I mean 15.
I think they were trying to wait till she was 16, right? But that's still illegal in Texas, right? So, but he already had one wife that was 16 or 17, which was still illegal in Texas. But some of in Texas, you can marry someone who's 15 if your parents sign you over to be the guardian of the 15-year-old, something like that. I think there's a law in Texas that you can do that, but
I think it's the same here too. It's like some it has to be like
both parents have to agree. Everybody has to go. You have to go to a court and see a judge, and like it's not easy to do, but it can be done, which is weird, but
right.
But I think 15 is like the youngest. I don't know, which I think is weird, but my grandmother was married at 15 to a 19-year-old, so that was my grandmother on my mom's side.
Yeah, my aunt was 15 as well. I think my dad's mom might have been too, but she had 11 kids, so.
Yeah, my grandmother on my mom's side had 8 kids. Then my dad's side, they had 6 kids. So
yeah.
I was hoping for at least 2, man.
What happens when you don't have cable TV, man? You have nothing to watch. Come here, baby. Sit down.
Yep.
Lay down there for a while.
Yeah. It's happy fun time.
Happy fun time.
No, different times, right? It was for them. It was music and yeah, because everybody listened to the radio and going out
Yeah,
and looking at the stars and hanging out in the back of your pickup truck, looking up at the stars, and then
yeah,
sexy
man, it
time.
makes more sense, right?
Yeah,
Now we
this.
have too much goddamn telephone usage.
Yeah. Well, device, right?
Right,
You already got something in your hands instead of something else in your hands. You
right.
know? Yeah.
Instead of something else in your hands.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, and plus, like the whole idea of romance has kind of gone out the window, man. Like women, and well, even men, right? Like the sense of romance is kind of it's like a lost art, because there's an art to
It's
romance, and
I don't know, man. It's so hard to even say anymore. I don't even remember the last time I had any romance in my life.
oh shit,
You know,
what's
like what do you call?
romance?
Yeah, what I mean, what is like a date night now, really? You know?
Right, because the
Oh, let's get some
this
food and spend $100 and
the hookup culture, right? Hookup culture
yeah,
has kind of destroyed
whatever.
all that.
Yeah,
Well, I
I
don't
don't know.
know, and that's the thing that doesn't have to be. That doesn't mean it's romance, right? It's just going out to dinner. That's not romantic. Like, and spending money. That's not necessarily romantic. It's how
Yeah, it
you
is. It's
how
my
you do.
paycheck, fool.
That's
That's
romance,
romantic as
bitch.
shit.
I took you to McDonald's and put out. Jeez,
No, you're right though.
it's
Like what I mean, like what is considered a date anymore?
yeah. Well, that's where you have to get creative sometimes, right? I guess I don't know.
I don't know.
Like yeah, like nobody likes going to the movies. Like forget that.
You know what I would do? I would take mine over to the nude
The-
pool with me.
yeah. Let's go to the sex shop, baby. Let me know what turns you on. What kind of movies you like? Let's see what you like. Pick what you like.
How
We'll
about
go
the
watch it, and then
bromance?
we'll make our own movie. Let's get our OnlyFans going. Oh,
Shit.
jeez.
No, Gray, we don't need any fishing buddies.
Fishing buddies. Yeah.
Yeah. No long fishing trips.
Jeez.
I went to a Hustler the other day for the first time.
You went to a what?
A Hustler store?
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've never been in one before.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been in one either.
I was not surprised. It's just dumb, dude. It's just toys.
Yeah, I'm sure.
There's like no culture in there, or no magazines and stuff. You know?
yeah. Oh, yeah. Like back in the day,
Right.
it doesn't have the same. It's more like a sterile.
Yeah, it's just a shop with just look, there's lingerie. Hey baby, you want to wear some? That's stupid.
Yeah. There's no
You can buy that on
guy in a
Amazon.
trench coat in the corner beating off to everybody.
Oh yeah, dude, that would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Oh,
Like them
shit.
old sleaze, like them old sleaze bag, New York shops.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny.
This face looks too young. Oh, that might work. I don't know.
Yeah, I like how you do your masking and stuff, and you're using like printmaking techniques with the rollers and shit, and all the zipatoning and
Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta do that too
it's
later.
it's all, you do a bunch of cool shit, dude.
It's
Yeah.
only just because like I wanted to really go all traditional, like complete, right? Besides like trying to color something here and there,
Yeah.
because I have no idea how to color.
Yeah, me neither. I just fake it. See, how
No, I mean,
about
like,
a bromance? Says Gray. He says I used to silk
Photoshop.
screen. He used to silk screen also.
Oh yeah.
hmm
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I love screening. It's fun.
Yeah,
Hearing
stop
that little
saying.
sound that.
Oh yeah. When you're pulling the
Yeah, when you
squeegee
pull it.
over the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great Cloud, don't ever say that again. My butt gets juicy every time I hear Omer talking.
What about the booths you put in the tokens? That's what I'm talking about, Gray. Exactly. Like, I missed those. I've never been to one before.
Oh well, I'll be honest with you. I did that twice.
I've never seen the one. Was it the kind that like opens up when you put the coin in?
So I've seen both of them where there's you go into the booth and there's a little like a little screen, a TV screen with a pay-per-viewed videotape, right?
Okay.
And you put your quarter in and then the screen turns on and it shows you the movie that's on. And you put a quarter for every 15 minutes.
Oh, so it's a movie.
So it's a movie, so you can watch the porno. But then I've also been into a place where the curtain opens up, or like the curtain opens up and there's a girl dancing there, and you pay a quarter for every 15 minutes.
Oh.
So I've seen both of those.
Hey, that's the kind I would like to see. I've never seen that.
Yeah, it was weird, but I mean, I did it for the experience, right? Because it's just such a weird thing. Like you have to try it. Like,
yeah, I mean,
it wasn't a sexual. It wasn't a sexual thing for me. It was more like an experience thing for me.
Are you confessing your fantasies?
No.
Sweet perversions.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I went with this buddy of mine who he really liked doing that shit, and he liked going to the porno shop to see what new videos were out. He really liked all that shit, and I went with him 2 times because I was just like, okay, like, because it sounded interesting, right? And we're adults, right? But we were young in our 20s, early 20s. He's like, yeah, man, we just go, come on, we'll go check out all the new pornos that they got. Let's see, what's her name, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, that'd be cool. Yeah, let's go. I've never been. And so he's like, yeah, dude. In the back, they got he would tell me all about it. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. I want to try that. At least say I did it one time, right? You know, I had $1 of quarters, and like, what's $1? The $1's not gonna cost me shit, right? Fuck it, let's go. Right. Let's check it out. We didn't have shit to do. It was like 2 a.m, whatever. They're open 24 hours a day, whatever. We checked it out. This was pretty cool. It was cool. It was a neat experience. If you're a guy, I would say you have to do it. It's like a mark of manhood type shit, you know?
Yeah, I never had that opportunity. Like, I've never been around a place that had those.
Yeah. And then the last time I went to one of the few last times I went to a sex shop was with my ex-wife. And that was a fun time. It was fun, you know, being perverted and funny with your spouse, you know?
Oh, yeah,
that was cool. So that was cool.
Yeah, that's fun. I mean, like, when you're, like, giggling, you're like, look what you can do.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. And we were in our late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah.
And, you know, you're adults and mature. It's not even
how long
a
were you
thing.
married?
I was married 6 years, but we were together 10 years before that, 9 years before that.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah, I wasted a lot of time, dude.
It's like all your life.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, now you understand why I'm so fucking mad about it. Huh? You get it, right? Like, now it makes sense.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. What's she doing now?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. I hope she's fucking dead. I hope COVID killed her. I don't think it did, but
I don't have any communication at all.
No, I don't talk to her ever. Like, I told her, if you want to do this, she was like, we could be friends, and I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I don't want to be your friend ever. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to ever see you. Yeah, I like, even if we had kids together, dude, I would do my best not to talk to her, like, ever. Like, I'd be like,
that's me.
Okay,
we're gonna. Buddy.
Oh yeah.
I try not to. I'm like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, dude, the thing about it is, if I ever talked to her, I'd be like, look, I don't want to talk to you, but you want to fuck? You know, I'd just be like a total fucking asshole. Like,
yeah,
I don't want anything from you unless you're gonna be putting out or doing something that I want you to do. You know, like,
out of it, right?
What's that?
Unless you get something out of it,
right? Like, yeah, Yeah, because
yeah.
here's the thing, because she will always be able to manipulate me
Yep.
to my core, so I can't communicate anything. Like I have to be as mean as fucking possible without being an evil person, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Like I can't I can't do it, dude. I just can't. Like even today, like if I saw her in the street and she said hello to me and wanted to whisper sweet nothings in my ear, I'd be putty. I'd be like, "Get away, Satan! Get away!" And I'd run away like a fucking idiot, you know?
Get away, Satan. That's funny.
Yeah. Get away from me, you soulless husk of a woman!
The mark of the beast.
I'd run away saying weird things, like, or I just look at her and say nothing and walk away. That's probably what I do.
Gray's talking about being in massage parlors in Nashville. See what you started, Omer?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I've never seen a real glory hole, Gray.
I never have either. Actually, I have. That's a lie.
Oh.
There's a when I was in San Francisco in college. Did I tell you the story?
No, I don't think so.
There was this.
But San Francisco sounds about the right place you'd see a glory hole, a real one.
Yeah, there's this Mexican girl I was like really digging on, right? And she invited me. She's like, "Hey, do you want to come to this this club with me?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll totally come." You know, it's called the Power Exchange, and it's like a 4-story warehouse, right? It's humongous, dude, and it's 4 floors of people just having sex.
Oh shit!
And like inside, when you go inside, like when you first walk in, you go down in the basement, and it's like a dungeon, right?
The Dungeoneers.
Yeah, so every room has a theme. So like the very first room, like when you walk in, it's like a movie theater, and there's just guys, like 20 dudes in there just jerking off. And then like, you know, big widescreen movie theater. Yeah. And then there's like a main gallery, right? And that's like the S&M area. And then there's like beds like here and there. And then there's like in the back room, there's like little peepholes that you can look into, you know? And that's like the glory holes and all that stuff. But all the different floors have different theme rooms, right?
Yeah.
And the 4th floor was the gay men's section. So I never went up there, and I was always afraid.
Oh, that's where you always hung out. You mean? Yeah, no. Yeah, we know it.
but yeah, like what I was trying to get to, it's just a weird ass place, man. It's like a vampire culture.
Yeah, dude. What I don't understand about places like that, because they did exist. Like, how did they not get? Like, how do they exist? Because, like, it's not against the law, right? Or is it?
It's not against the law because it's jeez, I forgot the term of it.
If you make it a private club that you have to have a membership to,
you
could do that kind of shit. Yeah.
But you didn't really have to be a member. The thing with the trick was, like, you paid an admission fee, right?
Yeah.
And then you sign this paperwork. So I think it was like the club kind of deal. But at the time in the 90s, it was like $20 to get in, so it wasn't that big of a deal, you know.
Yeah.
But later on, they rose it to like $80 or something like that, and they'd give you a kit when you first walked in. They gave you a kit, and the kit had rubber gloves, lubricant, and condoms.
Yeah. Well, yeah. The AIDS was. The AIDS. Yeah. Nobody wants the AIDS. Yeah.
The craziest thing I ever saw in there was there was this, like, in the dungeon in the basement, there was this it was pretty packed. It was like kind of like an electricity show or something. It was really strange. I've never seen this before. But this guy had like these Nintendo Power gloves on, right?
Okay.
And this guy was in front of this other guy with a Nintendo Power. But he was on this X thing, kind of like Wolverine was on the X-Men cover. It's kind of like that. Yeah. So, but the guy had a chain around his dick, right? And he was like, he was jerking with the chain, so he was like tugging on it really hard. And the guy with the gloves on would shoot this electricity through his fingertips. So he put the gloves together and shock it. It would be shocking.
Yeah.
And then he would walk up to the guy with the chain around his dick and then like put the electricity on the chain. And so it would like shock the guy, right?
Yeah.
Every time he did, the guy would just like blow a load. He'd be like,
What? Jesus, that's crazy.
yeah, it was
Crazy.
disgusting.
Can
It was
I get
wild,
chained up? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's some wild shit I've seen in there. It's cool though.
Yeah.
There's a room that you would have loved. It was the medieval room.
Ladies on ladies.
It was the medieval room, and it was like a big feast table, and it had like the old medieval chairs, like you're in a king's quarters. You know? And it'd just be like a one chick on the middle table, and then just like guys everywhere.
Oh, jeez. Were they eating sushi off of her?
No, they're doing other things.
They were eating her. Oh shit.
That's wild. Yeah, that's a cool club.
Crazy.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, what's the craziest club thing I've ever done that's, salacious, if you will?
What's salacious?
See, like sexy time, adult time, salacious.
Adult times.
Yeah. Let's see, the craziest thing I've ever done that I can really recall was, I think I was 23. No. I was like 22, and a big group of guys. We all went to Vegas. Some of us had met in high school, and some of the group was like college buddies. Yeah. But I think there was like 12 of us that we all met up in Vegas, and we went to the Crazy Horse 2. I don't know if you've ever heard of the Crazy Horse 2. It was in one of the.
I heard of this, right?
One of the movies in the 90s. I want to say it was like Pulp Fiction, or it was either a Robert Rodriguez movie or a Quentin Tarantino movie, or one of those like off-brand comedy college high school movies, like The Girl Next Door type of movie. Yeah. It was either one of those three, and there's a movie that has the Crazy Horse 2 in it.
Yep.
And it's that club we went to. It no longer exists. I think they tore it down or whatever. But we went there, and we all blew like, I want to say like $500 a piece, and there's 12 of us, right? Yeah. So one thing that we did is we got 100 ones before we went over there, out of the $500 we took, and we all sat in front of one of the stages. And we all laid out $1 bills all across they had these little gold bars around the stage, and we all laid $1 bills across the whole bar, all the way around where the chick was dancing.
Yeah.
I think that was like $300 worth of ones. And this awesome hot blonde babe, like straight out of the movie posters, dude. Out of the movie, like she was so beautiful. Like all the girls at that place were stunning. They were all like 9s and 10s, dude. These all were like women that wanted to be actresses or that wanted to be models, but somehow were probably hooked on cocaine.
Sideways.
Yeah, they were hooked on cocaine, so they had to work at the strip club to pay off their coke dealer. So. Good times.
I miss those days, man.
Yeah, I mean, and all of these chicks had fake tits. They were stacked like you wouldn't believe. Hard bodies like crazy. And they actually danced. They actually danced. They were good dancers. They weren't just full of shit, Yeah. Like and they put on a show, dude. These women put on a show. I mean, it's Vegas, right? Strip club or not, like these chicks were fuck.
I've only been to the Rhino in Vegas.
The Rhino?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only one I know.
Yeah, I've only been to Vegas twice, and one was when I was 16, 17. And that's when I told you that my dad got that magazine and I got one too, and he's like, "No, you don't need that." But we had a good time. Even like, there's a bunch of family friendly stuff you can do in Vegas.
Is there? It's so expensive now, dude. It's like stupid.
Yeah, it is pretty expensive. Yeah, and then the second time was like when I was 22, like I said, and we did all that.
Yeah. I went
That was a good time.
like last time this year just to go to, in the summertime just to go to Area 51. And that was fun.
Yeah. I can imagine that being awesome.
He said, Gray said, I thought you were about to say we almost blew each other. We all blew each other.
Jesus.
Oh,
Shit. That's
we don't want to do
gay,
that.
Gray. That's pretty gay. Yeah.
Well, shit, man. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. I didn't realize that.
Oh, it's because you're having fun, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, once you start streaming and like you think it's gonna be hard, like if you think about it too much, it will be hard. But if you just kind of let go and just have fun and draw and talk bullshit or whatever,
Yeah,
it's easy, dude. It's easy. You just can't get stuck in your own head about it, you know. And even when you do it by yourself, like you just got to make sure you don't get stuck in your own head.
Yeah, I hit this point sometimes where I get like completely burnt, you know, like it's like a feeling where you're like, "Argh."
Oh yeah, sure. Especially if you're stuck on the art, like or you have to wait a little bit sometimes for shit to dry. That's the most annoying thing. But that's when you got to turn on the squawk box, right, and just start yapping about whatever the fuck you want to talk about. Tell weird stories. Yeah, the squawk box. Yeah. Yeah. Usually,
I think I need to stop talking about all the power exchanges.
Yeah. Some of it I think turns into oversharing on the internet, big time. And it's like, oh, should I really be telling shit about my ex-wife? Like, I mean, fuck that bitch, right? But like.
She's probably watching every episode you say shit, and she's like,
Yeah, she's writing it down in a notebook. Yeah, and when can I take this fucking asshole to court for defamation of character? And I want to destroy his fucking asshole and fucking nail his dick to walls. Yeah, I know you do, bitch. Yeah, she's taking a report down, fucking making. There's journals with my name filled in it, you know.
Yeah.
Omar did this shit to me. He still talks shit about me. Well,
you still talk shit about me.
You get what you deserve, bitch.
He loves me so much, he still can't get me off his head.
Yeah, I can't get you out of my mind. Well, most of the time I'm like, what are you doing thinking about me? Stop thinking about me. I wasn't thinking about you for shit. It has to be you and your telepathic ways, wanting and hating me for something somebody else did something. And I popped into your brain because it was like, oh, it was good. Oh, he fucked me so good. You know, and I'm like, bitch, I wasn't even thinking about you.
Right.
Yeah. Dude, like, I don't know what's the longest relationship you've been in?
Me?
Yeah.
I think it's both of my wives. We're both like 10 years.
10 years. Okay. 10 years. That's a good barometer, right? Mm-hmm. There is a connection you make with a woman, right? Or a person, whatever. I don't care. In our case, is women, right?
Right.
Not lady boys. Yeah. But
no, not the lady boy in Thailand.
So I believe there's at some point you develop an innate or telepathic or psychic connection with this other human being in your life that means the world to you. And I don't know, like you can sense when somebody kind of needs you, or like your kids. I don't know if you feel it with your kids. Like you call them, hey, is everything okay? And you find out they had a fender bender. Like, oh shit, something just happened, Dad. Yeah, blah blah blah, or whatever. And you're like, because you're connected to your kids, you know. Yeah. I think that happens too when you're with someone long enough, and that's why I think whenever she pops into my head, it's because she's thinking about me, not because I'm thinking about her. You know. I don't know if that makes sense.
About that too, actually, like you know, when you do have that thought that comes through your head, you're like, they must be thinking about me.
Well, yeah, because I don't want to be thinking about it. I try not to.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. I'm like doing other shit that occupies my brain that I enjoy doing, and like when I'm painting, and all of a sudden it pops in my head, like, what the fuck? I wasn't thinking anything about this.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
I haven't found like those type of connections again. You know, with somebody that's like, I'd be like, hey, do you want to spend time together? Yeah.
Hold on, you sound far away. I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say like I haven't found that type of connection again since then. You know?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
But and so like I will like get into these relationships with people, and then I'll like break up with them over the silliest shit, right?
Yeah.
Like for instance, I broke up with this girl in Chicago because I didn't really want to hang out with her like anymore. So I told her that I broke up with her because she farted in bed and it sounded like a man was next to me.
Oh, dude, the last chick I was kind of dating for like a month or two. I just ghosted her ass. I didn't give her any explanation. I was just like, bitch, you don't even deserve an explanation. So I just blocked her number. I stopped answering her calls. I ignored her. I blocked her on Facebook. I blocked her on every fucking thing I could, just like I did the ex-wife. Because okay, the reason why let me explain this. It sounds so mean, but here, real quick, Grace says, "Thank you, Omer, for the advice today about doing a show like I'm trying to do with Saturdays." Yeah, dude, you just have to
Oh yeah,
control the
tomorrow.
show. Yeah, tomorrow, 12:30, I believe, 12:30 Central Standard Time. So what's that to you? 11:30?
It'd be like 1.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay, 1. That's
Yeah,
not
I'll be
bad.
looking for it.
Yeah. So the last chick I kind of dated, like I really liked her. Like I liked her. She was really broken though. She real fucking broken. Had lots of
Yeah.
problems. Like sexual abuse problems that like wasn't related to me. Obviously, like it's not my thing. But we were hanging out one night and she was giving me a dry hump, getting herself going and off. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, whatever. And I was kind of left blue balled. And I was like, okay, that's cool, no big deal, that's fine. It's fun, I had a good time, I didn't mind, right? So like it wasn't like she was taking advantage of me or anything, because I was a willing participant or whatever.
Right.
And I was like, okay. So a couple of days go by and I'm like, I'm feeling a little randy myself tonight. Let me see if I can get a little action, right? So I start giving the dry hump, and I'm like, ooh la la, and then all of a sudden I get hey, can you
On the
stop?
cold shoulder.
Can you stop? I'm trying to sleep. Can you stop?
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, no problem. And then so I said, okay, no problem. The next day, we wake up, we have coffee, we have breakfast, blah blah, and I got a little conversation of like, hey, last night when you woke me up and you were feeling a little randy and I was asleep. I didn't really like that. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, no problem. I get it. I understand.
I
I
don't
get
really
it.
like that. I don't really like that.
Yeah, I don't really like that. I was like, oh, okay, no
What?
problem, no problem.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, that's fine. So I take off. I go home after that, and I'm just like, that's fucking bullshit. Yeah, it's okay for you to do that to me, but it's not okay for me to do that to you. Okay,
Right.
I see how this works. This is a no-go situation for me. So as soon as I get home, I get a call, and it's her, and she's like, hey, what do you want to do today, or what do you want to talk about? Blah blah blah. I'm like, then you know what? I don't really want to talk anymore. I don't really want to talk to you at all. I think I'm kind of done. And then I hang up, and all of a sudden I get call after call, and I'm like, I answer it one more time and say, look, I'm gonna block you. I don't want to talk to you anymore. This is bullshit. And I don't need to explain that kind of. I don't like. I'm not gonna be with someone who's not reciprocating the same energy that they put out to me that I put out back.
Right.
So I was like, fuck that bullshit. Yeah. And I didn't even explain any of that to her, so I was just like, this is stupid.
I gave you a really good way to break up with somebody next time.
Yeah, you farted under the cupboards and it sounded and felt like a man. Are you from Thailand?
Oh shit! Yeah. I just think that's like the dumbest thing I could ever come up with, and it actually fucking worked. Whatever. Oh,
that's pretty funny.
Yeah. But man, I think I've been streaming too long. I'm starting to get loopy now.
Yeah, it makes sense, dude. I'm over here scanning all this shit.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Yeah, instead of painting. I need to finish this painting though. At least work on it a little bit tonight. Probably a little later.
Yeah, I'll probably be back down here later, just looking at stuff. But I can tell when I'm getting loopy when I start to put my hand in all the ink, like really hard. Okay, it's done.
All right, buddy. I guess we're out of here
dude.
then.
Well, thanks
Sorry I
for
didn't
jumping
draw
on.
anything or paint anything. I was just hanging out, having good conversation.
That's cool. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's always
Yeah.
fun to talk to somebody instead of talking to myself.
Yeah, yeah. So you don't sound like an insane person.
Yeah. Sitting here making sounds, whistling and stuff, like trying to make little pencil sounds.
Yeah, yeah. Oh shit.
Kidding. Hey, great.
That's all
You guys
good.
have a good night. Thanks for watching, guys, and yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for hanging
We'll
out.
see y'all later.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, anytime, bud. Anytime. We'll see you tomorrow, Gray. Put on a good show. Be ready. Be ready with your hat on, Gray. Do good. Do good.
Yeah, Gray.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right,
see y'all
you.
later. Have a good one. Take care.